By proclamation.
Okay, and we're live. So let's go ahead and do the intro. There we go.
Sorry to get psyched up on that sound.
Okay, there we go. We have an intro now. Hopefully that worked out. Okay, so where were we when we last left off? Anybody
Well, two of our characters had just been kidnapped or taken.
No,
Yes.
were you about to throw down with them?
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
Z-block.
Well, yeah, we're surrounded by them on the
So-
block.
In
That's
Z Block, Dominion City, Kiran and Ovrim. Let's go ahead and rename them here, yeah? How do we spell that?
Which one?
You.
Kiran is Kiran.
Okay, I figured it. Alright. There we go. Now we'll say your name when we cursor over you. Okay. So these three hooligans had approached you, these sort of like gas mask individuals.
With pointy eyes.
Yeah, and they unfurled these sort of electro club things.
Are they tasers or like weapons?
They're like weapons.
Okay.
It's like a
Billy Club kind of.
yeah, or like what's the collapsible thing?
I know what you mean.
Collapsible straight baton.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Whatever, cop.
I might have one.
On you?
No, not one.
This game just got real.
Yes, those, but electrified, basically. And yeah, the first one, the one in the middle, scanned you with a little device and determined that
you're a mytho.
You're a mytho, yeah. So they're facing you guys down. What do you want to do?
Are you carrying your staff?
Are we allowed to have weapons with us?
I think the staff would probably
Be okay.
be okay. The question is, let's see here. Do you have that little axe that's on your belt?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. Now,
Probably not.
my first instinct is to say no. They would have taken that from you, but it's a cultural object,
Exactly.
so you know they might.
Just give it a percentile chance. And we'll
The Dominion's not generally terribly receptive to that kind of thing. I'll tell you what. Rewinding a bit, when you were having your stuff taken away, would you have petitioned to be able to keep your axe? You're like, oh, this is my ceremonial clan
Definitely.
axe. Okay, give me a wordplay test. If you have diplomacy, that would be
I do not have diplomacy.
straight up wordplay.
3, no dice.
3 with no dice. Okay.
Yeah.
No, they took your axe. Sorry. It's just too deadly.
you're wearing a
That tiny
pair of
hatchet.
axeless
But
chaps.
my question is, what do you? Is your staff?
That's true, I guess.
Are you
but,
capable of offensive magic with it? Like, can you hurt things, or do you just have like different? What's your magic?
What is my what?
What's your magic like? What do you got?
I got some defensive.
Can she do a straight arcane attack with that, Arian?
Oh yeah, you can always do a straight arcane,
Yeah,
like
let's
just
do that.
shoot a bolt of magic out.
So you can do that. I have no weapon, so.
And you can use your spells if you have to. I mean, that can't be taken.
May I try diplomacy one more time before?
And you do have your staff.
Yeah.
By the way.
May I try diplomacy one more time before, or has initiative already?
I don't even think that diplomacy's happened yet. So if you
no
want to
diplomacy
try it,
has
yeah.
happened.
You
Yeah,
want to
scan
try talking to
video.
these guys?
Yeah, I do.
What are you gonna say?
With the 6, I'm gonna say.
Do you have dice?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't just a phantom die then. Okay.
No, I have a 6 with 1 die.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna say, just tell us what you want. What we're no threat to you. You know, why the hostility sort of thing. Like, just basically being like, hey, we'll cooperate. You don't need to be fronting with weapons like that. You know.
Okay. The middle one, who's like just whipped out his weapon there. You see him sort of soften a little bit as you start talking to him. Okay. He basically just says, no mercy for mythos. And it looks like he's going to advance on you. But it looks like you may have maybe bought yourself a few seconds. Do you want to do anything with that?
What's behind me there?
Looking behind you, so you guys are in a little alleyway here. This is the building you just came out of, and that's some kind of back entrance to it.
Do we think it'd be open or locked?
Difficult to say. Probably locked, but yeah, difficult to tell.
How tall is that fence?
The fence is pretty much exactly as tall as it looks, so we could.
7 feet.
And height.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, about 7 feet.
Not all that athletic.
Give me an alertness test, both of you.
Okay.
Delete this extra guy here.
And that's detect.
I expand myself.
That's a D10.
So you use
right?
you use your duplication power.
Decade man.
So I got. You said detect or
Yeah.
alertness.
Alertness is just kind of adds
12.
on. 12. Okay.
9.
You got a 9. You see beyond the fence a big white canine, like a wolf, like looks like a wild animal, is just standing there, kind of in the street, and like looking directly at you. And you can see the glint off its yellow eyes.
How do I feel about that?
Give me an intuition test.
Okay. Okay. 6-4.
6-4. You know what? It feels like there's something very familiar about it.
Interesting.
And you don't feel any kind of fear. I mean, obviously, it's far away from you behind a fence. You don't know what that creature would be doing here.
No, but I feel like if I hop that fence, it might let me just keep going.
Yeah, well, and it starts to it looks at you and then it runs off this way.
Oh, what?
It disappears.
I still think I might run. I'm going to make a beam for the fence and try to hop it.
Follow
Yeah,
the white
I'll
wolf.
follow.
man.
Okay. Let's do some initiative then. Everybody roll your either detect or athletics, either one.
15.
13.
These guys ain't got nothing on us.
What'd you get? 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're up first, Kiran.
I'm running for the fence.
Okay.
And if I have enough movement, I'm going to try to jump the fence.
Okay, so go ahead
You gotta
and
make a rush.
yeah. So you have two.
I have running.
We have 2 activation points per action, right? So you have the run skill.
I have running, yeah.
Okay, cool. That'll add to your athletics when you move. And if you spend, oh yeah, normally you just move that, but you can spend an extra activation point to add a d6 to it, right?
Yep.
I'll do it.
Okay, all right.
So what am I'm rolling, what is running off of
Athletics.
So,
So that's just a bump to athletics. Yeah.
I see. So 9, but then I get to roll d6 too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 9. Oh, you only have +1.
Yep.
Okay.
14.
14.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You 6 of 14. You still have a bunch left. Now you're gonna have to try to clamber over that fence.
Yep.
But go ahead and give it another athletics test.
Climbing's a twofer. 2 for 1 on the climb.
Yeah.
I doubt I made it. I got a
Or
7.
1 for 2.
You do not, and so you don't fail by enough that you fall on your ass or anything, but you do you start climbing up and your feet kind of slip and you don't make it over the fence, and that's where you end up. Okay, and next up is them. You can try to interrupt if you want to, but it looks like they're going to close on you.
Yeah, let's interrupt.
Magic
Okay.
dumbass.
Okay, I got an 11.
Got an 11. D10.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 16.
Okay, all right. So what are you going to do?
Do you want to magic him or run, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, let's just do some arcane magic.
Okay. Do you want to cast a spell, or do you want to just shoot a bolt at him?
Just shoot a bolt at him.
Which one of these 3?
The one in the center.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
leader guy.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's not good diplomacy for an anti-mythos gang to use magic on maybe, but fuck them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
diplomacy
said
failed.
death to us or whatever. So.
Yeah.
They
Right.
did.
Or no mercy.
No mercy for mythos, yeah.
6-2.
6-2. Okay.
Pretty
Wow.
good.
All right. Yeah, you definitely beat him, and he's not pulling any ally bonuses at the moment. Okay. So good roll d20.
10.
Okay, you knock him flat on his ass, and
And off the wall.
And now
there he is.
Yeah.
That's
This species of alien has an ass on his head.
Is he out for the count?
yeah, he is down, like just laying on the ground on his back. There.
What did it look like? What happened?
It just looked like a bolt of green light basically shot out of her hand and hit him in the chest, and he fell back, and that was it. I mean, yeah.
Is it smoking where it hit him?
Yeah. There's this smoke coming out of where his like kind of armored plates are at his front there.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so the other two are going to go though, and that costs you an extra action point to do that. But that's it's one less you have to face.
Yeah.
So this guy charges up at you and takes a swing. Okay.
Can she retaliate?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Does the staff give her any kind of defensive advantage?
You have
Yeah.
3 offensive melee dice?
Oh, oops.
I
That's
think you got
2.
one and one, or
Do you have 1 and 1?
1 and 1.
1 and 1.
One,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
but
Yeah,
you do have a plus
you
one.
can just
Yeah.
you can just reroll the yeah. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, all right. So the staff should give you a. It probably doesn't give a +1 to damage. Actually, it's probably just.
Just range.
It's just range.
It's just range.
Yeah.
So
So
your armor gives you a bump.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
okay, so let's go ahead and apply bumps. They don't have any special abilities that they're pulling before then.
Does it give you a defensive bump?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's a 1-3 on the defense for this guy. His offense, however, is a 6-6.
So
5/5.
you're both getting each other.
Okay, yeah, both getting each other. Go ahead and roll a d20.
1.
It's alright, you probably have story armor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
three.
we all swear armor. Yeah.
3 down.
I went 2.
No,
Okay, so,
you're free. It refreshes every.
This would be like a severe wound to kind of your lower torso, like he's swinging it on your stomach. Do you want to use your story armor on this?
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
call.
So we
So
start
it's a
with 3 up.
3 down.
3 down. Yep.
2.
Yep. You're
Nice.
good. Okay, so he swings and he actually just it connects with your staff as you put your staff up to block him.
But now for the rest of the session,
You
go
can
from
choose to either
a 3 to a 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You can choose to either so you got a stagger result on him. You can choose to either knock him back or knock him down.
Just knock him down.
Okay, put him on the ground there. Let's see if I can. There's got to be a way to. I don't remember how to.
Use the wheel.
The wheel?
Yeah,
No, I
pick
mean you
him
can
up.
turn him around, but
Oh,
and you can do this. But it's-
Turn him sideways and set him down.
yeah. See, I can do that.
Hey!
There we
there you
go.
go.
There we go.
And I think I can even use the nudge.
You can get him in his
Yeah,
increment.
there it is.
Perfect.
Can I nudge these guys over? Oh yeah, that's how you do it. All right. Okay. Anyway, so we know how to do that now. The other guy is chasing after you.
Me?
Yeah.
Do you attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Whack that fool.
So 1,
Just gonna take out all
2.
of them.
You can attack at this any point here. Do you want to do it here
Yes. Let's do it when he's right next to me.
or? Okay. What's happening?
Or you could do it over there and he won't get his pally bonus.
Oh, right. If you let him get to that third one, he won't be adjacent to
That's
the
true.
friend.
If he
Oh yeah,
gets to
let's
here,
do that then.
Nice.
it's not enough room for this guy here. Let's see. Oh, there we
Do
go.
it while he's on his
Okay.
head.
Okay.
It seems like.
Yeah. All right. So you're taking a swing at him.
Yeah.
Wah.
And he's not going to get to
And you don't
retaliate
even
to
have to
that.
defend yourself because
No.
he's...
He's a 6-1.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah.
She only has 1 dice, so...
Yeah.
Okay, he's swinging and it hits the back of his armor. He's got, they've got like kind of piecemeal impact armor plating that they've kind of fashioned, yeah, that doesn't do much. So he is chasing after you.
How far has he made it?
Gets right to you,
Or he falls down.
or he falls down.
Is that the end of his action?
No, he's getting a charge in.
Okay.
Trying
I
to
don't
smack you across
have...
the back with that thing.
So I'm fighting, like...
Yeah, you're fighting hand to hand, so you effectively have a 0 range, so you're not able to retaliate against an armed attack.
But I can defend myself?
Yeah. We can make special tricks and feats and stuff to let you do that, though.
It's okay.
I don't think you have that.
I don't think this guy's much of a fighter. It's fine. Alright, here we go. 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
Go ahead and you actually can re-roll one of those.
What?
I don't know why, but you can do it. Okay, and you can choose to re-roll one of these.
How about the 5?
Okay. So your instincts are kicking in as he comes in, and you, he hits you though.
Let's see how bad it is. Let's see if I have to use story armor.
What do I do with mine?
I might be fine.
With your what?
D20.
I must have stolen these from someone.
But
I have too
where?
many. Oh, I did.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So. You are. Oh yeah. So he's gonna knock you out.
Nope.
Basically hits you across the back, and there's a you go to block him, but he smacks you across the back, and there's a electric jolt that goes through your body as he does.
I'm gonna story armor that.
Okay. All right.
Roll like an 8, would you?
So now it's only a 1.
Yeah. What did you roll in the first one?
4.
You're good. You are good.
For some reason.
For some reason, yeah. You yell out, and as the electricity surges through you, you're like your life flashes before your eyes. Nothing you recognize necessarily, but you hear all around you like the cries of battle, and you feel a weapon in your hand, and you can see just bloodshed everywhere. I mean, it's all over in a split second. So it's just this very quick, familiar vision in your mind when that happens.
Whoa.
And yeah, you are okay.
And did he pee a little?
It's just squirting out. It's actually past the fence.
Is it electrified?
Yeah. So
not even a little, like a whole lot.
When I snap back to, he's just standing there in front of me still.
You're turning around to face him, and he's still there, and he's turning around to hit you with another strike, but he's used all of his actions at this point.
Okay.
So it actually goes to your turn, I believe.
Mine?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because you got your turn. Yeah. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll punch him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit him where it kills him.
Yeah, I'll try to punch him in the death.
In the kill spot.
The death.
Oh god, you damn it! You rolled really good. Well, I'm probably a little.
Okay, roll one more red die.
What?
Okay, you can choose to re-roll one of those of any die you want.
Well, I'm looking okay right now.
Well, he's got bumps though.
Yeah.
Like he'll go to a 6-2.
I got that
Which
beat.
you're still okay then.
Oh, that was almost a 6.
Okay,
Oh,
and you can choose to re-roll any one of these.
how about your 6 on defense?
Okay. All right. Okay. So this is still going to be a 6. And
But I think if that goes to a 6,
this goes to a 6-1. So
I got
yeah,
it.
you're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're
he goes in to swing you. You block him at the wrist with your left hand,
okay,
and you sock him, but his armor takes the brunt of the blow.
okay.
But yeah, you feel like you thought you were going to be scared, but you're suddenly like something instinctually is kicking in here.
I know kung fu.
You know kung fu. you definitely don't know kung fu, but you're throwing good meaty punches.
Okay.
You know? So that's one attack. Do you want anything else?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's
He takes his madcap mushroom.
Can I do a tactics test?
Yeah.
Is that intuition?
Intuition.
Okay, I got a little bump with that. Dude, 2-1 with a bump, using my bump.
Where are you supposed to go? 2-1 tactics.
I rolled a 1-1.
Okay. Yeah. This is a tough fight. You're thinking I should go over that fence, yeah.
Well, all right. I'm gonna try to jump over the fence.
Okay.
Does he get an attack of opportunity? If I
He
do?
would. if
Then
you
no,
do
I
that.
punch him again.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I get to roll an extra red again, or no? Or
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Ooh.
and then I get to make. Let's see.
And you can re-roll one of your dice, any one die you want.
Nice.
Nice.
Bang.
And you can re-roll one of his. This one.
No,
Well, yeah, dude.
no, because all you get is a bump of 1,
Yeah,
so I'm fine.
you're
Well,
right. I guess. Yeah.
But uncontested 6 hit him hard.
True.
This is on the offense, though.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't really matter.
I think I'm gonna keep
It doesn't
it.
matter because this will go to a 6-2. You're 6-4 on the defense. This goes to a 4-3.
I'm a
Not
6-4.
much you can do to you there. So, yeah, you again you go in and you you kick his hand down as he tries to like lift up to hit you again, and you just swing him with a left hook there. Go ahead and roll d20. Yeah.
Add
11.
a
Okay,
1.
and no, and go ahead and roll again.
17.
Okay, yeah, you sock him in the chest, like right square in the chest, and
Death touch.
yeah, he is knocked back. Let's see if we can actually make this happen. It worked.
He crawls backwards.
And he's on the ground. It looks like he's like
Backwards.
it looks like he's stunned for a second. Meanwhile, your dwarf friend over here is fighting. There's the guy on the ground's about to get up, which he does. Unless you're planning on using any cards to give you more action points or anything.
No.
Okay. So he stands up, which will provoke an attack.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I forgot I had these. These are good to have.
He's a
These are good to
6'5".
have.
2.
Okay. Yeah. No. Ugh. All right. No. That's there. And then he stands up and he's gonna take a swing at you. Okay. He's a 5'4" on the offense.
And a 6 on defense.
Oh, you got 6 on defense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he's a
You can roll your 1 offense though.
he's a 5'3" on defense. No. Okay.
6 would have done it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he swings again. You lift up your staff and block, and you can crackling little electro clubs kind of hovering in front of your face as he's sort of as you're pushing him back, as you guys get kind of deadlocked there, and yeah, this other guy is still shaking his stuff off, and he looks like he's about to stand up, and it's Ovrim's turn.
Yeah. Let's just shoot some more arcane magic at him.
Good thing.
Okay, now you're going to be at a penalty here.
Okay.
Why?
If you're standing adjacent to him.
Oh.
How much? Unless you have the battle mage trick.
I don't.
You don't.
How
Okay.
many? What's the penalty?
They'll get to reroll your die basically.
Oh.
Okay, then let's move back.
Okay.
2.
1, 2 to here.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a tactics test.
He'd get
Tactics test? I don't have tactics.
Okay. Intuition. Do you have dice and intuition? Oh, you do.
I do
All right.
have 2 dice.
Oh.
A 5-1.
Okay. You think that you could get a better advantage if you jumped to higher ground? We've all seen
Alright, let's do
Revenge
it.
of the Sith. So.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Give me an athletics test if you want to hop up there.
A 9.
Yeah, you're good.
You failed. You failed.
Regardless of what's happening on the screen right now, it actually works. Okay, and yeah, you hop up on those crates and give it an arcane offense test. Ugh, snake eyes.
3-3, but I think I have those. Yeah. Be 6-3.
Okay, all right. So
Nice.
you get like a righteous blast in.
Nice.
This guy doesn't get to do much of it. Okay, give it a d20 roll and add a +4 to this.
14.
All right, and again.
+4 to this one.
No, just
that
regular.
one. 13.
Okay.
Hit him right in the.
Okay, so you shoot him with a burst in the left arm, and he spins around and falls to the ground. And he's like groaning now. You could hear his kind of bow-coated voice coming out of his mask. Like, yeah. Actually, I think I can just nudge him now, right? There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Now with an arcane attack, can you just reach out and like touch him and like hit him like a taser or something?
Yeah, you could. You could.
Would that still be at a penalty?
That would be at a penalty, unless you have the battle mage ability, in which case you could. Yeah. So it's their turn. This guy does stand up.
Wow.
But his left arm is kind of hanging limp. And the other guy is about to stand up as well. Oh, you're going first, though.
Yeah.
This is happening as you're...
I'd like to take his weapon while he's down.
Okay, he is... Let's just see here. He's still holding his weapon. Do you want to try to just wrestle it out of his hand?
I'm going to do tactics and see if I think I should kick it out of his hand or grab it with my hands. See what they... So, double 6 tactics.
Okay, double 6 tactics. you think it might be tough. Also, give me a detect test. Alertness.
9.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
So my tactics says it might be tough.
I mean, you're not confident that you won't just end up grabbing the thing and getting electrocuted.
Oh, okay. Well then,
I mean, it could happen.
I'm gonna put my knee in his throat.
Okay, so you're gonna try to pin him on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, give it an attack.
Okay. Do I need to defend myself?
You don't at this point, no.
3.
And he's actually gonna be one less die. 3. Roll another die though.
Oh yeah. Keep forgetting I'm special. 3.
Okay, you beat him.
Too special.
So
Not too special.
Just
give it a d20 roll.
So sorry.
D20 roll.
2.
Okay, you're on top of him, and you're basically trying to force him down, but you haven't really like established a good hold.
But he at least can't stand up easily right now.
No, he's gonna have to defeat you grapple wise to be able to do so.
Okay.
This guy gets up and yeah, he's not running away. He it looks like he's gonna charge you.
Can she try to interrupt and zap him on his way there? It's a new round.
Ovrim's already used all his
Yeah.
points, right?
But it's a new round.
It's a new round, but you have to have points in reserve. Which is why you
okay.
can do it at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, so 1, 2.
Maybe you
Gets
attack
a
about
rudimentary
2,
charge in. Come on.
Don't try it.
All right, there we go.
He flips several times on his way towards you.
Got higher ground.
All right, so he comes up and swings at you. But yeah, the higher ground bonus is going to be good. You can reroll either of your offense or defense during the reroll phase, which will be after bumps. And he's not doing great. This is a 5-2 on the offense and a 2-4 on the defense.
It's a 4 on offense and a 5 on defense.
Okay, so you
You're each getting each other.
and did you do your bumps?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
he's defended.
yeah, he's getting her right now.
But
He's
you
got
can
5-2.
you can reroll.
You can reroll. You can reroll either of those.
Oh,
If you reroll the defense, you need to get a 6. But
I'll reroll my offense.
okay. Yeah. No. All right. So he does get you. And okay. All right. Would be knocking you unconscious as like a surge of electricity goes through you.
Do you have any save cards?
I don't think so.
You can try to put 2 under his.
Yeah, I'll try my story armor.
Okay.
Good luck.
No.
You got a
Use
1.
one more try.
You can have a
If
1.
you want. Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
No. Okay. Ovrim is knocked over.
It's alright. It's alright, dude.
Put you right there. I need an alertness test from you.
Sure. You got an 11.
Okay. So you were in a heated dispute, Dr. Furman, with an alien Z-Block citizen who's just damaged somebody's vehicle. And as the only officer on the site, you're kind of like making your way home after your shift, essentially. You hear this gigantic creature. It's called the Kagoro. Is sort of just trying to make its case to you as it's like waving its massive ropey arms, and askew because he knocked into it, and there's an alarm going off, which you now hear, by the way.
Okay.
And you hear shouts and the sound of like fighting from around the corner.
God damn it. Alright. You stay right here until I get back. I hear you. Just stay here, okay? Or come with me. You want to come with me?
Yeah, he comes with you.
Okay.
Okay, so
After he falls off the plane.
yeah. Okay, so are you go ahead and roll initiative? We can get you in on this.
More evidence of the flat Earth.
That's all you need, really. Yeah.
14.
14. All right, cool. So it would be Ovrim's turn, but Ovrim is rolling on the ground at the moment.
So it's my turn.
It is you, yes.
I need to try again to reestablish the hold on this guy before I can turn around and see what that sound is behind me.
Okay.
So I only have 1 dice, no bumps or anything. So no, I get an extra dice. I keep reading.
Are you still on top of it?
Yeah.
Does that give him a bonus?
Does that give me a bonus?
Yeah, you got him. I mean, you lock it down. You basically like force your shin into his neck.
I'm gonna say let go of your weapon.
It's like an intimidate essentially, right? Give me a
Wordplay
test. Yeah.
Let's see if I have command.
Command wouldn't. No.
Okay.
It'd be like intimidate if you have that. But
I
you
do
don't.
not have that.
That's okay.
1 wordplay. So I say
Situational reroll you could take there.
okay. 2.
No.
You're kind
I
of
said.
you're sort of out of breath,
Yeah.
and it's not very.
Yeah. Would you? Come on.
It's Furman's turn there.
Oh
man. Yeah.
I'm gonna run around the corner.
This guy's technically still back here.
I'm gonna.
Okay, are you running?
Yeah.
Give me a athletics test. Or not athletics test. You got D6, right?
Yes.
Right.
So he gets to move 9.
You get to 5 and you get to there and you can see there's a scuffle taking place. This guy, who looks like just a standard citizen wearing, just very normal, fighting some kind of gangsters, some kind of hooligans who have these electro rods.
I'm gonna give a streetwise test to see if I know these guys.
I can do this. Nope. How about that?
So I got a.
That's good enough.
I got a 6-3 to see if
There
I
we go.
know.
Yeah.
I got a 6-3 to see if I know these guys.
You don't know who they are. Nope. It looks like they're wearing some kind of uniform like a gang would, but you don't recognize the gang.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say, everybody stop right now, goddammit.
Okay. Give me a. Yeah, you could reason command at that point if you wanted to use that, or intimidate.
There's just 1 die, no matter
You
what.
have authority here. Okay. All right.
6.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay. They stop. Well, at least this guy does. He's about to throw a beat down on the dwarf on the ground, and he starts running, or is about to.
Do I have anything? I ran. Can I shoot him?
Yeah. You got to draw your weapon. That's a point.
All right. You will see. I'm gonna.
You have a problem with that?
I'm gonna spend this card
Yeah.
to be able to shoot him.
Okay. And you can see this guy's wearing like official Dominion uniform. You've studied known worlds or anything like that? I don't think you do.
No, I don't know anything about.
Yeah. Looks like a cop.
I may have one day a long time ago, but my memories were stripped.
But he does have like a pretty prominent robotic arm, left arm.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm gonna shoot him at this. You're 5-2.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, and he's got cover. And I'm going to say double cover because of all that. No, you're good. You got him.
All right.
Good. D20.
A 1.
Okay, and again.
14.
Okay, so you shoot him and it hits him right in the arm.
The arm was already damaged.
No, it's the other one actually.
That poor guy.
And it's sort of like it seizes up, and his weapon just sort of tumbles out of his hand to the ground, and his arm falls limp.
He runs out of there.
Yeah, he runs like this. Or he's about to anyway. Yeah, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. They're gonna run away. He runs over Let's see if he has the courage to... Yeah, he grabs his friend and starts dragging him away down the street.
That's not going to be fast.
This guy, however, is going to try to struggle to get out from underneath you.
So just defend myself or strength?
No, it's just offense, and you get to roll an extra die.
Offense off. Gotta be 6.
Okay, and you can re-roll 1 from... No. Okay, he pushes you off of him and gets to stand up.
Okay.
That's his turn, so... comes back to...
Ashley, but is she still unconscious?
It actually comes back to you.
Oh, to me?
Yes, Ashley is unconscious. Yeah, Ovrim's unconscious.
Is he? Does this guy still seem like he's threatening me, or is he like trying to run?
Looks like he's trying to run, from what you can tell. Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna try to tackle him by the legs.
Okay, give him an attack.
Just melee offense.
You're gonna need to roll defense too.
Okay.
Because he will strike back on this one.
Fuck. Are you serious?
Oh,
I did poorly.
All right, so he's a 6'3" on the defense,
So
and
he's gonna
he's
be
a 6'1" on offense.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah, I rolled a 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
You can re-roll one of them.
Oof.
Oh yeah, I can reroll one of them.
Yeah. Oh, you can reroll one of these.
Yeah, you need to start.
How about your 6 on offense? Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Hey! Look at that. All right. So you go to tackle him, and he like goes to swing at you, and there's just not enough room. He doesn't get a good battle.
Might I
He
add,
sort of like gives you 2 little quick taps over your shoulder, like and the thing
they're
kind of
both like
wobbles around a little bit.
particularly like lame, wimpy attacks, right? 1-1s apiece.
Yeah, you guys are basically just. And then
You're not running away.
And then he attempts to run. Yeah.
All right, let him run. But if he tries to hurt the dwarf, he's done.
He just runs right over him.
He does run right over the dwarf.
Like in
you know.
Game of Thrones when
Give me
Tyrion's
a-
knocked
give me
out,
a-
they all
give me
step
a-
on his armor. Remember that?
Give me a
yeah.
passive 1-die melee defense test, but you can add your armor bump if you haven't.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 6.
Yeah, you're all right. You're all right. Yeah, he stomps on you as he goes, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, Furman.
I'm gonna call in and tell him to bring the paddy wagon. There was a
You're not gonna shoot this guy here?
no, he stopped, right? He's not trying to run.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
I'll talk to you, man.
I'm gonna, tell him that there was an assault at this wherever we are in Z block,
Yeah.
and it looked like 3 assailants were running that way.
Okay. All right. Okay. You call it in, and you can do anything else.
I'm gonna say, hey, is he okay?
I don't know. Let me check.
I'm gonna
I hope so.
talk
give
to
me
the, and I'm also gonna call in for like a medic.
Call it for a
basically.
medic. Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell the big fella that's behind me, like, all right, we got a little situation here. I appreciate your patience.
There's now this massive green alien creature.
It would have been nice if you were
Crab-like
here
shell
about
on
like
its
2
back
seconds
moving.
ago, but that's okay.
It shoots gouts of discolored steam out of the vents in its face.
Do I have keys or something for that fence?
No. There's no lock or anything. It's literally just fence put up to block people from going in.
Correct. So there's nothing, right? Like, big fella, could you push this open?
And do you have your translator on? Do you have like a personal assistant or anything?
Whatever is.
He must, because earlier they understood each other. A few seconds
We
ago.
assume.
Is Dominion. Is whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
of course you do. You have a wrist. You have a wrist
Yeah.
mounted. Yeah, he's basically just saying, and it's real choppy because his language isn't fully codified in the systems. Basically, like you were just giving me shit for accidentally walking into a car, and now you want me to do property damage.
Did you accidentally walk into a car?
Well, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Throw down a savvy test.
All right, you said I could do it, and he comes over and just kind of grabs the fence and just kind of peels it backwards, and it's just completely
And I'll say,
gone.
Um, Thank you for that. I'll do what I can to get any charges with the car taken care of because you're assisting an officer in a time of need.
Yeah, he's appreciative of that.
So I'm gonna go check on the dwarf.
Okay, go over to the dwarf. Do you have medicine or anything?
Yeah, he does.
Of course you do. Yeah.
Well, he has academic. Oh no, yeah, and he has medicine plus
Do
one.
you have first aid?
No, but he has medicine plus one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come off academics.
Oh yeah. So just minor head injury from falling, but he starts to come to as you pick him up and shake him. You actually think he's gonna be okay.
No, I'll tell you, you're pal, you're fine.
And you're
okay. You're all right. You just got a knock on the head.
I'll say those three. I think they were Amarcord's people or something. They told us they were attacking us because we're mythos.
Does that mean something to me?
So this Amarcord guy is this anti-mythos demagogue, and things have gotten pretty bad in Dominion City for Mythos Sapiens in the last few weeks, even before he got here.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the big news of the day for you. I don't know if you guys necessarily would have caught this, but so General Sabias, who's this Dominion military leader, who's come home from the front lines in free space, has sort of put his weight in with Amarcord, saying, this guy is right, and the Dominion needs to see a change. That we're failing our true citizens, and though it might be harsh, something has to be done. And so this guy has a lot of clout.
Yeah. He's a war hero.
Politically, he's this war hero, and his men are really faithful to him. And so that's been stirring up a lot of trouble. And so you're actually not really surprised to be seeing this kind of activity right now.
Yeah, so
disappointed, but not necessarily.
Yeah,
surprised.
so I mean, that's probably why I wouldn't call it in as far as like who was attacking who, and
I mean, you might. I mean, you probably should. Give me a Dominion law test.
Sure. Academics. Mm-hmm. Study Dom Law. 411. Information.
Yeah. You think you should call it in?
Well, no, I'll call it in, but I won't say, there was 2 mythos attacked and whatever. I'll just say 2 citizens were attacked.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have all the facts yet, so
right.
Yeah. You didn't recognize the gang that attacked them.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to make a statement or open a case, we can sure do that.
We'd love to do both. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I got some business to take care of with this big guy over here.
Okay.
And then we'll head back down to the station and we'll have a chat.
That sounds great. Thanks for your help.
So you deal with the Kagoro.
Yeah, I go over and I say,
shoot him. Run him.
Should we do physical descriptions of all our characters? We haven't really done that.
Sure.
Start with you guys, and we have this interaction here.
Go for it.
I don't remember what Kiran looks like. You tell me. I didn't create Kiran.
Yeah, you're sort of tall and sort of atrophied but muscular. Atrophied from a muscular body. Scarred. His head's been shaved. Medical procedure.
Yeah.
Post. But other than that, you look healthy. Kind of.
How old am I?
Probably like early 30s.
Okay.
They've guessed.
Okay.
Cool. My dwarf has like a man bun haircut and a beard, some goggles.
Right.
He's so cool.
Short and stout, a little bit thinner than a normal dwarf, but still pretty badass.
Yeah. You're kind of a wiry dwarf.
Yeah.
And wearing green, kind of carrying a staff. You're very atypical dwarf.
She should take a tick for knocking one of those guys out.
Oh yeah.
You knock
Definitely. Take a tick. You take a tick for. All of you roll a d6, d3. Sorry.
All of us who were just involved in that.
Yeah.
1.
3.
You do those weird too. It's fine. Okay, so everybody take that, but yeah, you get that bonus for taking the guy out. And yeah, okay. And Furman, what do you look like?
Furman is like a big, middle-aged, paunchy. He's a little bit paunchy, balding, cybernetic left arm. Looks like once upon a time he was a pretty good athlete. But yeah, he's like 6'5", 260. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, and you know what this thing looks like.
Yeah, that thing's like 14 feet tall.
Yeah, it is. I mean, well, if you figure that, okay, if Kiran here is like you're a solid like 6'2" around there,
Yeah.
right? Let's see here. Let me do this. Yeah, he is. He's like 13 to 14 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Big guy.
Yeah, wow, it's ridiculous.
But
He's trouble with doors around here.
Yeah, I bet.
I tell the big, like, how much damage did he do to that car? And do I know the owner of the car?
You know, no, you don't.
Okay.
But it should have its own little security system that takes pictures of anything that happens to it. So
All right.
So they know the cop was there.
yeah,
This is
they
what
would know. They would know that you were there probably too.
All right. Okay, big fella. This is what I'm gonna do. Look. That car I know has a security system that has you running into it. But this is what we're gonna say, right? We're gonna say that you were running to help me out,
Ooh.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
And because you did, and you accidentally hit their car.
Okay.
While assisting an officer.
Is I think the records are going to show something else, though. But whatever you say, officer. I'm in a hurry.
That's right.
If it's okay with you, I'm just going to keep going. And
I mean, I'm gonna get a savvy roll on this guy.
it's like, I'm sure you already scanned me, and you know where to find me if you need to. And yeah, give me a savvy test.
6, although he's naive, so
How are you?
5.
Oh. Yeah. You think
He
he's
seems
all
all right.
Sure. Yeah.
He did help me out.
Okay, there it goes. Yeah, so there we go. And pretty soon the cops show up, enforce, and get your statements. Anything you guys want to do aside from that? Just
make sure they know that this was like a hate crime, or really.
attempted hate crime. And yeah, one of them had some kind of device. That's something that you might want to.
Oh, I'll definitely mention that. I'll mention everything we saw.
Yeah.
Are there any of the people that the higher ups in the minion that I would know? Because I knew Prater Marsh. I knew.
You well, and Prater Zombie.
Yeah.
You worked directly under him
Yeah.
when it was his time. Yeah. So yeah,
I've been around a little while.
Sure. Well, we got to assume that you've kind of advanced in the ranks since you played this character 5 years ago.
Yeah. Because I'll tell you, Furman definitely does not like this
What is his department?
Well, he used to be in biology.
Uh-huh.
But then after the adventure that we had last time, he became kind of a field agent and an enforcer. He became an enforcer.
Right.
So,
right.
like, last time we heard from him, he was, 35, 36. And then he went on that adventure with Sandy and a bunch
So
of other
you're
people.
probably kind of a big deal in Z Block.
And then he transitioned to being an enforcer. Like, he went back to cop school.
Sure. Yeah, that's right.
And, now he's an enforcer who happens to also be a biologist.
Okay, all right. Yeah, has a science background.
Yeah.
Weren't the two of you chasing somebody?
We were.
There was a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, before that. Last
Before
game.
that,
That's
yeah.
why you left,
Somebody
right?
was following us.
Oh, some woman, right?
Yeah.
Oh, give me an intuition test.
Oh, I forgot. Thank you. I forgot about that. And what the heck was with that wolf? Intuition.
6'5" intuition.
Yeah, you do.
6'5".
Whoa.
Okay, you remember the wolf? Do you tell the?
That one I don't, but I definitely tell about the mysterious woman.
Okay.
The wolf was.
Nobody mentions the wolf. Nobody brings the wolf up.
And so these guys didn't see the wolf when it ran off.
Did you ask him?
I did. No, I didn't. No.
No,
I didn't.
Okay. Well, they didn't bring it up.
Okay.
So if they did see the wolf, they didn't mention anything about the wolf.
woman?
You know, so Furman's had about enough of this crap now. You know, enough of this, like, these hate crimes, enough of this bullshit.
Sure.
So, I'm gonna say, hey, look, I can call in some favors.
You think you're an officer? Not an officer. What would be your title?
Enforcer. But he's...
no, but you'd probably be like a lieutenant or something. Or
probably...
Just go Furman for now. We'll figure that out.
Well, Dr. Furman is what he goes by.
Or,
Detective Mark Furman.
Have to go by.
Yeah. It's F-I-R-M-I-N.
No, it's not.
It is.
No,
It
look,
says so right here.
look at that.
See?
Yeah, but everybody can see it on the TV.
Yeah. So you just zoom in.
Easily.
Enhance.
Baby.
Yeah. That's right.
Furman, like that, right?
Yes.
Apostrophe. Dr. Furman.
Actually, it's an F
He says
apostrophe
Furman now.
R-M-I.
Yeah.
No.
It's Furman time.
Furman I-N.
Furman up.
Furman I-N. F-I-R-M-I-N.
Oh, M-I-N? Oh, I did have it right.
This is
Sorry.
Furman.
There we go.
Let's at least spend a few
Perfect. Okay, all right. All right.
No, apostrophe's canon.
Okay, there you go.
Retcon.
Retcon strikes again.
You know, I'm gonna tell you guys, I've had just about enough of this. I can call in some favors. We can catch these assholes.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
You know, there's video all over the city. So let's see if we can get something done about it.
All right. Well, and that's when I'll mention the woman we saw. Like she may have been. If there's cameras everywhere, see if you can see where she went, because she may, for all we know, she may have led us into a trap. We don't know. Seemed like she was following us.
That could be, but for now, let's focus on the people who actually.
Fair, yeah.
attacked you.
I just want to make sure you had all the info.
No, I appreciate it. I intend on getting more.
Okay, so you get their information. Basically.
I get their information. I
Do you both have like phones, essentially, like digital assistants?
I believe it doesn't say so on my sheet, but I would
You've
imagine.
been government issued a basic digital assistant.
Yeah.
I have a data pad.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So-
That's the same thing. Yeah.
You know, I mean,
It's
I'll,
like just less wieldy, but you can play better games on it. It's, the screen is bigger.
I'll straight out ask him what kind of operation did you have on your head?
Do I know exactly? what they
Actually,
did?
I don't know. Give me a detect test.
If I would see that, 12.
You do see it. He's got the really closely shaven head, but
he-
you don't see any scars though, so it's not.
Okay. So I just noticed it then. I won't say anything if I don't see
Yeah.
scars.
No, I mean it's just like he's got a shaved head basically.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. So yeah, we'll go to the station and
Yeah.
we'll get more in depth.
That sounds good.
Okay, all right. Well, meanwhile,
That's the branch.
yeah, Pilgrim Spartan.
Furman's
Yeah.
so fun. I'm so glad to play him again.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so meanwhile, in a completely different reality, at the Pilgrim Spartan, the big, crazy domed tavern saloon out in the middle of the desert, the town, quote unquote, of Wellspring. Yeah, where we at here? It's the next day, and you,
I think I bumped
the giant Jotun.
I slept
Havard.
up top, right? And
You slept.
With my
You were up here in the right up here in the yeah. Right. Yeah, Zebo is not a fan of you. So just to recap here, let's talk about what we're doing here. Everyone want to refresh me on?
Yeah, I'll go first, I guess. So I'm Moses. I'm the guy you just brought out on the map.
Yeah.
I'm working for Zebo, the owner of this place,
That'd be Zebo right there.
and I'm trying to get everything set up for us to expand and build the colony up, but also kind of wary of these cultists who have taken up residence nearby.
Right. A cult called the Eud have because of this, this guy's world traveling magic, have come to this plane. Saying that they're this is their holy land, and they're coming back to contact their master, basically. And Zebo's not having any of that. He's the Zentari that runs the place. He's an alien that doesn't care for Mythosapiens in the first place. He doesn't like you at all. He's not happy about the fact that you're in his establishment, and he hasn't come up since he popped out of the hatch to sort of like, fake shoot you with his finger ray gun. Dolomite, you're probably still outside. You sleep outside, I'm sure, right? Embedded in the sand.
I don't know if I actually sleep.
Actually, you probably don't have to. You recharge for a while, and you're probably good. Yeah.
I mean, my active time is probably at night because I recharge during the day. But
now, Arlo, you were checking the place out. Was there anything you wanted to do?
At night when everyone was asleep?
Yeah.
Yes. I wanted to take a closer look at the doors that we're not supposed to use.
Okay. All right. Okay. So they're doors, Yeah.
Do I think
they're big metal doors that are like mag locked with special access keys and pads. Actually, the pads have a little Zentari, like 3-fingered Zentari handprint. That you can scan his hand on, and it'll let him in.
How heavy a sleeper is the box?
Difficult to tell. Yeah, you're not sure. This is kind of like, so you're Bilby. You're the bushman for hire who's come out to kind of check this place out. Anything you want to do in particular while you're here?
Bilby was very curious about the doors too.
Okay, so maybe the two of you are kind of snooping around in the hallways below. Yeah, at night. What are you doing, Moses?
Sleeping.
Okay, so you're just out. You're not suspicious of anybody. You're doing any kind of.
Nope. I felt like I got a good
And then we
feeling.
got Sabrina also. And Sabrina, are you with these two on that?
Like snooping around?
Yeah. Here's a question. Okay. The three of you have been given special orders by the Zentari Combine, by Zebo's like kind of overmasters in the Combine, to come here and kind of keep an eye on him and make sure that he's not doing anything that goes against the Empire, basically. So you're not supposed to reveal that, but the three of you can kind of talk to one another about it. So it makes sense that the three of you would then be able to commiserate on what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, look, Arlo's going to kind of lean over and be quiet and say, look, we have a giant friend upstairs who can get us places without using a key. Alright? So, if we want to, make a full report, we got to see what the hell's going on behind those doors. So I say, when it becomes comfortable and we sort of fall into a routine and Zebo accepts that the big guy is around, which we will try and keep him around, let's see if we can't give him a job.
So, any of you have study known worlds by any chance? Or streetwise?
I do have Streetwise.
I have streetwise.
You have streetwise? Everybody give me a streetwise or study known worlds test.
2-1.
5? Okay.
Roll a d6. I don't think I have it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah,
have
you
it.
can just roll 1d6 and we'll
2.
Okay, no. Okay. Sabrina, it occurs to you that the people who are hiring you wouldn't really like that giant either.
Right.
Of course not.
The Zentari don't like Mythosapiens. They don't like magic users. They don't like anything that they don't understand and can't recreate themselves. So, I mean, that's not to say that you couldn't use them, but yeah, that is in the back of your mind whenever he's referenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Moses, you're out.
I
sleeping.
Sleep the night through.
You saw the three new recruits to their little blocks there, and they left them. Everything was good. Went to bed, and so yeah, you guys are. It's late at night. You guys are talking amongst yourselves.
And let's
Yeah, I'm out.
I like your idea, Arlo.
Yeah.
We need to figure out what he's hiding.
Bilby, What do you have for skills? You got a field craft?
Yes.
Fieldcraft and intuition.
Okay. All right. Give me a field craft test.
Is it
Actually, give me an intuition.
die.
This is gonna be a weird one. Give me an intuition with your field craft. No. Just give me field craft.
So 2.
3.
No, he has 2 field.
Third field craft.
Yeah.
6-4.
6-4.
Thank you. Oh, as well.
Okay.
No, he just did tracking.
Give me an intuition test on top of that.
Like tactics.
Just intuition.
3 through 3.
Okay. Something about this place doesn't quite sit right with you. There's something off about the kind of wilderness that you find yourself in.
Oh, that's so that.
Yeah.
Outdoors, not just the building.
Yeah. You're not sure what it is, but something about this area just is kind of setting up a red flag for you. You really want to know more about this place.
Yeah.
But there's something that seems kind of unnatural to it. It's just a feeling. You can't really explain it. But
Well, Bilby's immediate desire is to figure out what's going on in this building.
Mm-hmm.
But I think secondarily, he wants
Yeah.
to get out and
Just-
explore the outdoors.
that's there.
That's there.
So,
Okay.
mhm.
Well, why don't we tomorrow we'll go out and survey outside and make outside sort of our job tomorrow.
Okay. You're thinking you thinking Haver could be trusted to help us without? Because I'm a little bit concerned. I don't get the impression that Moses is in love with the boss, but I think we should keep the things on the down low from him too.
Oh, for now.
Yeah.
For now. I
Yeah,
mean,
until we know otherwise.
yeah, I agree totally. I agree totally. We need to make things comfortable.
Cass, do you have like a? So you're awake, right?
Yeah. I imagine that I probably listen to music and mess with the robot to try to get drunk by myself.
Sure.
So
Okay.
it's
So there's
for
music.
you.
Give me a detect test.
I don't have any dice in that.
You have no
right?
dice? Oh, just one die then. Oh, it's a D10. Sorry.
Oh, D10. 3.
Okay. Go ahead and do a reroll. It's real faint, but as you're sitting there listening to country music blaring out of the jukebot, and you feel vibrations from underneath, like because that's something you're very good at, and you can feel movement and the vibration of like just voices speaking in hushed tones, and that's all you can really get. But
With the exception of the voices, would I normally also kind of feel that Izebo up doing stuff in the middle of the night usually?
you would, but this is different. This is activity from the new people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I even fit downstairs?
I think it would take a test for you to sort of contort yourself to get into the.
But I could like peek down the hatch.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay, so you, all of you guys, give me alertness tests.
Sure.
Is that a 10?
Yeah, plus
10 plus detect. And if you have the alertness mod,
So
that's
basically
7.
plus 7, yeah.
So 10.
10.
12.
15.
Okay. 15.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear like heavy footsteps just at the time, and it's just too late to do anything about it. But the hatch opens up, and you see the like light kind of shoots down into the dark below, and you can see at the edge of where like Zebo's doorways are. So the rest of you can see the three of them like kind of standing huddled, talking. And they look up, see you. Everything kind of like. Give me an intuition test.
6-2?
Yeah, you get the feeling like when you walk into a room and everybody's been talking about you, right? Like like everybody just like is unnaturally quiet all of a sudden.
I'm probably used to people talking about me.
Yeah, it's
So
not
it doesn't
it's not
feel
anything weird. Yeah.
I'll be like, if you're up, come hang out with me upstairs.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. So the three of you go upstairs.
Yeah.
And-
Oh yeah. I definitely. I go.
Okay. All right.
Again, I hope you're a heavy sleeper. 'Cause
Yeah,
the party's
am
still
I
on.
trying to sleep at this point? I don't know.
Yeah, this is late night, middle of the night, right?
Yeah.
Trying to knock you over.
Look, it's Kess's character.
Yeah.
There we go.
Knocked down.
So were you sleeping in any particular place, or just kind of? Yeah, it's probably more comfortable up in these like faux wooden stairs.
Yeah, like right in front of the
Yeah,
entrance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, like off to the side, you got some space there. Yeah. And Moses is not here. All right. Give me an attack test. And go ahead and take a -2 to that because you are. And you're sleeping -7 total.
So I got,
super tired.
I got a 6 with a -7.
So -1.
-1.
So I can't roll that on the dice I have. So
Awesome.
you are sound asleep. Just snoring, and the whole place is reverberating with that.
Oh man, a giant snore.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna
Feel
deep
it.
and rumbling.
deep and rumbling. Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's actually like a nasal whining. It's like a balloon being deflated from a little pinprick. No, it's deep and rumbling. He's a giant, sure.
Because agreeableness is like trust, right?
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like just
yeah.
being
Trust
very
and
trusting.
empathy,
Okay.
caring about people.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna. So, did I notice Dolomite messing with the light thing earlier tonight?
The light thing.
Yeah,
I think I technically did it after you guys went downstairs,
is that right?
but
Yeah.
I thought you were doing that one.
With like the bartender. Yeah, when we were all drinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You saw that. That was
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna ask her about that. I'm like, what's that about? Why you're like, what does it do?
oh, I consume light. So just like you can consume alcohol and feel good, I can consume different light and feel good.
Do you want some help with that?
Sure.
I'll try and help.
Set it to Red Dwarf Star.
Yeah, I mean the bartender on the track kind of rolls out, the robotic bartender, and asks you what you want.
I'll say, hey, hang on a second. I got a 5 on my technology, and it'd be a 6 if it's got anything to do with security.
Okay, yeah, you think you got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. All right.
All right.
Now I'm gonna try something. You let me know, just a little bit. I'm gonna try to like maneuver it.
So you sort of like push the bartender, oh my, and he sort of rolls off
Yeah.
of his track, and you grab the light projector thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I'm gonna, I'm gonna follow her instructions, but this way she doesn't have to like reach over and try to do it herself.
all right, yeah. So high-powered laser comes firing out, and just like immediately starts destroying your outer body. I mean, unintentionally. Give it a 2-die attack roll there
Oh,
What the?
with a +4 bump to the 2, so it's a 6.
So yeah,
Give me
6
give me a ballistic defense test.
Alright, what is...
You failed that.
you have
pretty
2 with a 2 bump.
Oh.
Is there a 3-1?
Snake eyes, yeah.
Okay, so it hits you in your arm, it cuts across your left arm, and little bits of rock go like magma, essentially, like superheated rock go flying everywhere. You're sort of as it and then cuts into the floor before he sort of loses control of the thing, and it spins around and goes back up into the ceiling. But you're not hurt. But you are basically knocked back.
I'll run over to her. And
Really lucked out there, actually.
I'll run over to her and be like, "Fuck, that's not what I meant at all.
You're bad at this.
Evidently, I am. Let's never do that again."
Yeah, don't touch that anymore.
Yeah. No, you probably shouldn't do that.
But hey, if we ever get attacked.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no.
We cannot weaponize the bartender, so.
yeah, although for all intents and purposes, when you attempt it in a heated situation, I'm sure you'll do the exact opposite.
Yeah. Is the hole in the floor big enough that we can see through it?
No, I mean it didn't actually cut through the floor,
Just
but the
charred.
metal is warped. Yeah, and still kind of red hot.
Yeah, I'll continue to stumble over myself and apologize. I was like, look, I was really just trying to help you
What is
out.
your agreeableness?
8.
Oh, make an agreeableness test if you want to. I mean, otherwise you can just decide you're fine. I mean, it's not.
I think that she's really trusting.
Yeah, you're on the edge of not okay, but you're
That's my line.
Like I almost blew your head off, and I'm really sorry.
Don't do drugs, kids.
I was trying to get you a buzz. I got nothing else other than I'm really sorry.
What's your name again?
Arlo. What colors? what colors of light do it for you?
Red is chill, blue is not.
Okay. Well, I can take my data pad and set it all the way bright, and I can manipulate that.
Yeah, I don't want anything from you anymore.
So do you guys stay up pretty late, hanging out upstairs? What do you do? What's the plan?
No, I need to get some sleep for sure.
Yeah, you want to get up like an early start, I imagine.
Well, I want to stay up like late enough that I know that I'm cool with the solenoid.
Give me an intuition test.
6-3.
And detect.
9.
Oh, 9? Oh, okay. So this is me remembering that you said that you wanted to check out that arcade machine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, all of the machines, to be honest. Like,
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So Bilby, you turn in.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are.
Well, also at some point, Zeebo probably makes me do rounds outside, or maybe would have told me to check on the occultists, but...
Yeah, you definitely... The robots are on a constant patrol, you know, 3 points around the...
They're fairly useless. So.
Yeah, they suck. They're horrible robots.
I mean, they probably can see things better than I can, but...
You would think.
I
mean, ostensibly, yes.
They're like just running in rocks and falling over.
Yeah, they do. They fall over. They mistake each other for enemies. I mean, it's a whole thing. I mean, yeah, they're not the best. So yeah, they walk around, but there's a sort of a dead spot in their patrol. Anyway, it's up to you.
I should do my rounds.
Okay, so you're gonna keep an eye out. The cultists are in their tents. They don't seem to come out.
Do they have fire?
They don't even have a fire. No, they don't. That you can tell.
Interesting. It's just quiet and dark over there?
It's quiet and dark.
How far away can I smell them? Because they're pretty smelly, right?
Just look at the leader.
The leader was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know that you have a sense of smell.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think you do. I don't think you have olfactory senses. You have the hearing is really good. Yeah, we'll need to codify that and give the solenoids the crazy shifts on their different senses. Yeah. Okay, but we can ad hoc it now. That's fine.
Well,
So
what if we like what we ad hoc, we can make it canon.
yeah, exactly.
I think I could maybe sense air quality somehow.
Yeah, you might be able to.
Yeah.
That
Well,
could be my sense of smell.
because ultimately you're plant based, you know.
Right. I need that.
Yeah, I'm dying or I'm not. You know.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, Sabrina, anything special?
I want to go outside and sneak around the occultist tent.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
I wanna go.
Getting proactive here.
Fuck yeah.
Do you tell them you're going, or do you just go?
I just kind of nod that I'm going outside.
Okay.
That fits your personality.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. You guys get out there, and it looks like Dolomite. Give me an alertness test.
Both of you two?
So,
I
I
think.
mean, I might even invite them to go with me.
Are you not going out to the cultists though, right? You're just hanging
Well,
out.
what would Zeebo have told me to do?
Just stand guard at the front.
Just be
Look,
okay.
be a rock. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
terrible at his job.
Yeah, he is. He is terrible at his job. Or he's really good at his job.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
One of those two.
We all know
Um,
that's not true.
I got a 14.
You got a 14?
we got a 9 again. But, so,
What are we testing again?
our alertness.
Oh yeah.
Arlo has,
You can tell that one of the piles of rocks is colored differently.
he has his tactical specs. Just let him see at night.
And night vision.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Right on. All right, so the two of them
Use
go out
twos.
front and head out through the front gate.
Yeah.
and you're sneaking up on the tents. Yeah.
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 Give me a stealth test, both of you.
Sure.
So athletics, and if you have the stealth skill, just modify by that.
Nice.
13.
11.
No, but you get the +1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
because I have a 2.
Oh, I see. I thought it was
Okay,
great.
11 and 19.
13.
Oh, 13. Oh, okay.
What?
Either way, you're both good. You sneak up to the big main tent, and as you get closer, you can hear a low sort of chanting, and you can see a dim blue light coming from inside the tent.
Is the chanting human, or is it? Because then there was one that sounded like more than one voice coming
Yeah,
out.
God's
God's
tongue.
tongue.
It is that. Yeah, it is. It is an unearthly sounding language, and it sounds sort of discordant and otherworldly. And you notice that there are big piles of unturned earth laying on the ground in front of the tent.
Right, turd earth.
Turd earth.
I think courage tests are a good idea here.
Yeah, you are unsettled, so yeah, give me a arcane defense. That's what we use for courage.
4-1.
4.
That's fine. You're
Okay.
alright.
Okay.
You're creeped out. You're creeped out, but you're you're not modified, right?
Yeah.
My eyes are just wide.
Oh no, it's sort of like when you were 13 going into the cemetery or into like the mausoleum if you've never been in there before or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're creeped out and it's scary, but you still want to go.
Yeah.
So I think we're still gonna snoop around more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are you going to look into the tent? There's no guards. There's nobody standing nearby.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. I'm not going to.
Not going to?
I'll look in the tent.
You're looking in the tent. All right. Okay. You look in the tent and you can see the sort of like rotted forearms and exposed tendons of the sub high priest Kizik, who's sort of like waving his hands in front of him.
All right,
chanting.
didn't get burned out of her head when she.
No.
was
His hood's down, so you can't see his face. And he's standing over a pit that's been dug in the center of the
Okay,
tent.
then I'll go look in after I know that she didn't get her.
Well, yeah,
head
she's
burned
just kind
out.
of watching.
Okay.
And I need refresh stealth test from both of you.
Sure. 14. Oh Jesus!
5.
5? Okay. So you're looking in. You see that he's doing this, and all there are 4 cultists who are each bearing this sort of like crescent moon shaped stone engraved with some kind of sigils, and they're laying it down over the pit, so the things like sort of interlock, and it's almost like a magnetic effect. They sort of just suck together and clink, and they become this
How many
this
cultists
big
are in
stone
the room?
circle. Like all 30 something of them.
Or all under the tent?
Every
Wow.
single one of them. I mean, this is a big tent,
Yeah.
right?
There's like 27 cultists.
Yeah, and the guy with the rotting hands lifts his hands up, and a fierce blue light like emits from the pit, and from the stone circle that's been placed over it, and the sub high priestess Eldruna steps out in front of the tent flap, just kind of looming over you and looks down at you pretty fiercely. Says, "This is a private ceremony. You're not welcome here."
Okay.
I back away.
Okay.
Sorry.
She stands there just watching, doesn't blink.
I was No. He's not gonna say anything. No.
No? Okay. No. All right. You guys are going back then, or
Yeah.
yeah? Okay. She watches the whole time as you go.
No. There will be no deviating.
Okay.
At least
you just
on
go
my
back to
part.
the-
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
I'll go.
that's what you saw anyway.
I'll go talk to Dolomite.
Okay.
Because Dolomite knows about light. You know, I'll be like, hey, Cultists are doing weird shit.
I think that's what they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. The rotten one was making some blue light out of this like sigil thing, and we got caught, and they just told us to go away, so we did. But it's really weird, and it's weird blue light. I don't know if you know anything about it.
I don't know why I would know anything about that, but
I don't know that. Do you have any kind of studies or no? There's,
no.
You're like,
I'm like, do you know
you humans
what
do.
all mushrooms are made out of? Probably not. I don't understand your food.
So you're just like, that's the one that's not chill, right?
Yeah.
The blue is not good.
He's doing something not chill right
Yeah, so like decidedly unchill.
The cultists are doing something very unchill.
To plants, blue light actually has the most energy, and red has the least.
Oh, okay.
Like, ironically.
But it's weird shit, and I figured you would like to know.
Would I like feel weird vibrations from their chanting? Would it feel, or would I probably feel them digging or something?
You can make a test. I mean, it might be tough at this distance, but
Yeah.
go ahead and give me a detect test.
Is that a D10?
Mm-hmm. Let's give like a plus. Let's give a +5 to this.
Okay,
So
so
9.
I'm gonna actually.
You haven't heard anything, but it's pretty far away. You can't even really make the tent out now. It's so dark that it's that far away from the.
Did you tell me that they were digging?
I told you everything that
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
You told about the stone
The hole in the
crescents
center?
that made the hole. Yeah.
Yeah. So, metagame. I wrote down solenoid +5 detect touch test.
Yeah. For like hearing and vibration stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe more like touch. You're
Touch,
really
touch,
good.
yeah.
It might be like +10 touch. But when their vibration is something that can be, we'll do that. Yeah.
+10.
+5 hearing, +10 touch because they're very similar.
Okay, sure. +5 hearing.
And -5 sight maybe even, and I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Maybe -2 sight, -5 smell.
Or just not even non-existent. Yeah, I don't even think they can smell.
Or NA.
Yeah. Anyway,
-5 sight's rough.
yeah. Let's not do the -5 sight. They already have a low detect as it is. So
Okay.
We'll just do that for now. Okay. So yeah. What do you want to do with that information, if anything?
And Zebo didn't give me any special instructions.
You didn't get any special instructions. No, just keep an eye on them if they do anything.
Yeah, I don't know that she's terribly ambitious.
Yeah, I don't like. Would you
Curious.
go over there and be like, "Hey, cut it out, you guys"? Like, I don't know if you would. Right?
Yeah, I don't think that she would care.
Yeah. Okay.
She's like, look, there's more than 7 people on the planet now.
Yeah.
Nice, that's a bigger audience for me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Cult is gonna cult.
Cult's gonna cult. That's right.
I mean, I'm so
Cult
agreeable.
ain't
I was
easy,
like,
you know,
oh,
it's-
we joined a religion? Okay, cool, let me know what I need to do.
All right. Well, just thought you should know. Good night.
I might ask if it was within the 1,000-yard perimeter.
It wasn't, was it?
No, it was in there. Well, I mean, according to Zebo, they don't have any territory, but
That's
it
the
was
one
in.
measurement that I know, so as long as it's not within that, then I'm fine.
Trying to get him to lay down. Whatever.
It probably was. It probably was within that perimeter that Zebo.
Well, they came closer than Zebo.
Yeah,
ordered.
you said that last week.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
they-
but that's been established.
yeah. Yes, but it was in their camp.
Alright.
Okay. All right.
I've had enough excitement for one night. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. You're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
You
Same.
too? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the two of you go back downstairs and go to your respective quarters, and you keep an eye out throughout the night.
Did I hear anything from? It was the deep sleep roll probably for that kind of whole.
Yeah, for that whole thing.
Just-
yeah.
yeah.
This
It was
other
something-
encounter was outside, so I don't think it would even.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your modifier to detect?
5.
Okay. Yeah. -7 is tough. Oh, so when you got that 1 though, or you got a -1 on top because you were like a 3. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. So it's possible, but no, you don't hear anything from them. So morning comes, and Moses, I think you and actually everybody give me a detect test. We'll see who rises first.
10.
7.
11.
14.
15.
Okay, the three of you are up first.
Us
and
three?
end up convening in the upstairs.
Okay. I'm going to check in first with Dolomite and see if anything happened in the night on her watch.
Billy, you're up. You're up with the Dawn there, cracking on, and Sabrina. Okay. Yeah.
I've formed a chair out of the sand, and I'm just kind of sitting there, kind of like you would do with snow as a kid.
Yeah.
So that's where you
Sand
would find me.
angels.
We'll say Dolomite, that looks comfortable.
It is.
Hey, anything happened last night while I was sleeping? Anything? Those cultists do anything?
Yeah. So, the new guy, the littler one.
Arlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told me that he went up to their tent and they were chanting and digging a hole, and there was the blue light and the sigil thing.
He went to their tent.
Yeah.
Crikey.
By himself?
Yeah, they,
Nailed the accent.
I think so. I don't know that she went, right?
She did.
But
Yeah.
I didn't know that
It was
because you
so
talked to me, right?
No, yeah, you talked to both of them because
okay.
you
She
saw
just
them
didn't
like
say much.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
Pretty quiet.
quieter.
Keep to yourself.
Yeah.
Laura. Oh, okay. Well, I need to talk to them.
Yeah, and don't let him touch the bartender anymore. He's not good.
Yeah, I noticed the burn mark on the floor. Was that what happened?
I show my arm,
Oh, God. Are you alright?
I guess.
Well, you're a tough one.
You'll reconstitute eventually. You know, that's part of the mineral bath of your career.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rub some sand on it.
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Very good. Well, thank you, Dolomite. We'll talk later.
You just get a caulking gun even and just fill it in, you know.
As you walk away, I say, get new music. We need more music.
I say agreed.
Zebo's got all the music. Speaking of which, you get a summons.
From Zebo. Alright, I'll listen.
Okay, so you go downstairs and you can see the robotic camera head sort of zoom in on you and focus on you as you're walking toward the doors that lead to his area. And he says, "Come in. It's just you though, right?"
Yeah, it's just me, boss.
All right. And the door opens up.
Head on in.
Okay. He's standing there in his study. You know, it's covered in holomat projectors and surveying tools, and he looks like he didn't get much sleep, and he looks very unhappy. His eyes are sagging, heavy and red, and he says, "Look, I'm very upset with you, Moses."
Yeah, you know, I thought you might be.
Well, what are we gonna do about this?
Well, look, Havard has done nothing but be a gracious guest his entire time here.
He's a mythosapien.
He's
We have a strict no magic users or mythosapiens rule here in Wellspring. You know that. That's not even my rule. That's the rule that they gave me. I mean, I like the rule. It would be my rule.
It's a rule that I don't agree with, frankly.
Well, you don't really have the authority to make that kind of decision.
True, but you don't have another number 2, so we're gonna have to compromise on this. Plus, keep in mind, he gave us information on the cultists that we wouldn't have had otherwise.
Because, you know, I could get another number 2 like that. And I could send you back to be with your family. And guess what? I can make a special exception that they can't come and live here. Yeah, I went there.
Not cool, Ziva. I'm gonna try diplomacy.
He says, look, right now,
6-5 diplomacy.
6-5 diplomacy. Well, what's your
I'm gonna
diplomatic
say, look,
approach?
just.
I got a 6-6 here, but
Did you really?
yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know, just let me have this one. The next one, whatever it is, we'll go your route on it.
There's how about instead we compromise? Your big, horny, giant friend can stay, but for now, not in the long term. But we have a bigger concern. We need to get rid of those wackadoos holed up in those tents over there.
Listen, I'll accept your compromise. Thank you for hearing me out. I have some info on that. I haven't spoken with them yet, but apparently 2 of the new folks went over there last night and observed some kind of ritual taking place with some strange blue light.
Who gave them the authority to go over there?
No, I need to talk to them. Don't freak out. I got it covered.
He is freaking out.
Yeah. I'll say, look, what do you think we should do? There's 27 people. Thus far, they haven't been hostile, though they have threatened that this is their land and they're going to take it eventually.
Well, I think this is what I think. I think we're short of doormen, so until Nana gets back, we're not going to be able to use that omnisphere to go anywhere.
Havard can... Are you aware of Havard's gifts?
The big guy.
Yeah,
He has gifts.
he certainly does. Pretty remarkable one, actually. How do you think those cultists got here?
All right, look. We need mercenaries. Good fighting force to come in and wipe those guys out at the end of a rifle barrel. Just force them out, or do whatever needs to be done.
Is that you or your from higher up?
Oh, they'd tell me to do the same thing. I'm speaking with the Combine's authority. Says here's the thing. We need fab robots. We need to be able to start putting buildings up here, and this is something we need to get around to anyway. I think I need to send you to the corporate sector to secure that service. And while you're at it, let's get a mercenary force in here.
All right, but I don't think violence should be our first option. We can bring in.
Well, that's not up to you. It's not even going to be up to me.
Just hear me out. For what it's worth, I think we should bring in the muscle, but then use diplomacy. We don't have to go in there shooting.
End of the day, as long as they're out of my hands, that's out of my hair. He doesn't have any hair. That's all that matters.
And if I go to the corporate sector, how do I know that you're going to be fair to Havard while I'm gone?
Says, didn't you say you need to take him?
I suppose that's true. When is the doorman due back?
Well, she was supposed to be back by now, so she was supposed to come back with those other yahoos. I don't know.
Are you going to leave Dolomite in charge of things around here when you're not around, or while I'm gone?
Well, do you want to take Dolomite? I've got my security robots.
Well, with all due respect, A, B, and C are no match for what Dolomite can do. I think she should stay here.
All right, that's your call. You're the number 2 guy.
If those cultists, try anything, you'll be glad to have Dolomite here, I think.
Yeah, fine. Well, you put a team together and do what you see fit. But here's the thing: you're going into the free territories, into the corporate sector, and that place can be pretty rough.
Oh, yeah, it can. But I've got my pistol. If anyone wants to fight.
Well, then you do what you think will work.
All right.
Just make it happen.
Did I give everyone on the team comms when they arrived? Do you think?
Not necessarily, but you probably all have at least a digital assistant, I would imagine.
I'm gonna send to the team meet in the saloon in 15 minutes.
Okay.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna go talk to Havard.
So Havard's still asleep.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Okay.
Would that be detect?
Yeah, I mean, eventually he'll wake you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just...
It's like a toddler.
Hey,
You know what, though?
Are you
Do
upset
give me a
when
detect
you
test,
wake
though.
Yeah.
hey.
11.
Give me an arcane defense test.
3-1.
Okay, so you wake up and, like, fight or flight kind of kicks in.
Oh God.
Because, a little Jotunheim PTSD. And, yeah, like you're being attacked right now. So instinctually, you just reach out.
Grab
And,
him by the-
yeah, give me a melee offense test.
Oh shit! Do I need to do melee defense?
Yeah, you can make a melee defense.
6'4".
Oh, so you're good. I only have one melee offense side.
What'd you get?
6. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you jump back as he sort of swings his massive hands around, and you immediately see where you are, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Howard, it's me. It's Moses.
So, not good to wake up. And I think that the spell's worn off, right? So.
Oh yeah, you're just spouting Old Norse.
Yeah.
That's.
Don't wake up a giant from his slumber. And
But I have a translator. I can't remember.
Yeah, you know what? You probably don't have it set to Old Norse for any reason. So right now you're getting a bunch of
just ramble. I talked to him about.
Do you want to set your translator?
Yeah, I'll start as soon as I realize what's happening. I'll start.
Give me a technical test.
4 on 1 die.
Yeah, you got it. You modulate it pretty quickly. You type in you hit the app that like.
Yeah.
Okay. And now he's.
I say I fed your serpent. It's a dangerous creature you have, but it's admirable
What is he talking about?
to take care of such a beast.
Serpent, yeah. What?
The Protean, wasn't that?
Oh yeah, the video game thing, right?
I could do an intuition, but I feel like he just thought it was a caged pet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You feed him small men.
He's pointing to the arcade machine. Have you ever played it?
No.
You've never even played it before. Give me an intuition test to see if you know. Yeah, you're like, oh, the arcade cabinet? Is that?
Yeah. I'll say, yeah, that's a get. You know what? Yeah, we feed them small men. Anyway, I need to talk to you about something.
Meanwhile, the rest are on their way up, but go ahead.
I'll kind of explain how normally we use the Omnisphere, but you possess the gift of world jumping or whatever you call it, world door.
I'm pretty sure I explained that to them.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna request a favor. I have a job for you. I'd like to hire you to take me to a place called the Free Territories, so that I can gather some recruits to bring back here to help us build and defend this settlement. I would pay you.
Who are we needing defending from here? Who are we needing?
Not sure. Perhaps your friends, although I hope not. At the moment, though, we're a little uneasy being outnumbered by strangers like we are. But mostly, we also need workers to build this place into a working town.
Are you threatening with your gun like that?
Yeah.
Constant.
No, I'm not. My gun is not out.
He's like fireball.
Yeah.
Still keeping
Ways
this
to
on.
stand
Just
up.
in case.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? What's your price? I'd be happy to pay you.
Well, let's see. I think I talked to them a bit about my employment. Like, I'm kind of done with them for now.
Yeah,
like,
they said they've got everything they need. So
this is their final.
Yeah. If they need you, they'll ask. But you should
pretty much a free.
walk your own path now. And,
Yeah.
Didn't they advise you should probably get out of here? Wasn't that it?
They might have said. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
It's like yes, they seem to say something that it'd be smart to move on to another place, and I think I've learned everything I can from them. I'd like to. I need money, and I need to learn more magic. So.
Well, I can't help you with the magic, but I can fill your pockets. And hey, I've traveled the multiverse for years. I have a lot to teach you.
Yes. You know some spells then? You know.
I don't.
Others, yeah.
I am not a magical being like you, though I've known many. And if you agree,
Is that true?
I've met.
Actually, yeah, of course you have. I mean, you've dealt with. You've dealt with satyrs and maidens.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure.
I'll tell you that if you come with me, I can't promise it, but if we come across anyone with the ability to teach you magic, we will make that a priority.
Meanwhile, the other three.
Was I in on the message as well?
I don't think so.
I'm going to come talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just blowing up.
Someone's blowing up. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
I'm gonna tell you straight away, as diplomatically as I can with no dice. Before, with no dice, like, dude, the cultists fucking crazy.
To you, I mean, you're.
Do I under? Oh yeah,
they're crazier than he is to you. I mean, that's not.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine you'd almost kind of see them as sort of maybe naive or maybe like sort of just.
Well, they're puny humans, but they're in tune with magic at least. I mean, that's something to you.
It's probably
that's
like watching an ant farm.
Like, these are a bunch of wizards, right? This is
yeah, like a little more respect than the
an alien ant farm, if you will.
Yeah.
Just kidding. So I'm going to tell you in response to that. I'll say, look, Arlo, give me just a minute. I'd like to talk to you about that. Okay?
Oh, sure.
Take a seat. Have breakfast. I'll be right there.
All right.
I'm going to try to conclude this, because I know that they're going to talk a bunch of shit about them. I don't want him to overhear that if possible.
Oh, okay.
Can I overhear anything? Or how does the translator?
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, maybe his translator is a two-way. But...
Yeah, his translator. You can set it for proximity.
Oh, so he didn't understand what Arlo just said.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think.
Let me give a tech test real quick. 4. No, it didn't. Well, I mean,
we don't want him to hear what you're saying. Right?
I know, but like, if I'll notice that he's looking like baffled at what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're just hearing a bunch of Old Norse, basically.
Oh, like,
in fact, actually, you might be able to set a real close proximity, but you don't have a digital assistant. I
was just gonna hand him one.
Do you have an extra one?
Oh no, but he can have mine until he needs it more than I do anyway.
Yeah. So what you probably did is you gave him like an earbud or something and said, "Here, this is you can
hear me."
It's definitely not. Yeah, going.
I was like, yeah, hang on, Moses, just a minute, big fella. Here, take this. And I put it in so like Dominion Standard gets translated to Old Norse.
Yeah. I'll do an intuition as to what he's
like. I said it and like I hand it to you.
He's trying to hand you one of those little tablets that everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah. They already do. I mean,
for you, it's like a.
So I got a 4-1 intuition.
Yeah, it'd be like this in your hand, probably like just.
Need a bigger iPad. Yeah.
Like that old Will Ferrell sketch on SNL where he has a tiny phone. You know that?
So I think he picks it up, maybe sniffs it a bit, like.
And I'll talk as it's close to your head. I'll be like, okay, look, you can borrow that until we get you one. Okay.
He's not like he got a 9 on his openness to a 2.
Oh,
his openness is 2, and he rolled a 9.
So you're not open.
Not open. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So I don't think he really trusts technology still.
You can set up proximity. That's what you do.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to say I'm going to try to seal the deal here and just say, will you accept my offer of employment? Then I'm going to come address you guys.
I do seem to be out of work, so.
And in a desert.
I
mean, here's the thing: you could jump back to Nexus City if you wanted to.
Right. Yeah, but it seems to be like
Nexus City was terrifying for you.
Yeah. Palling around with other people seems to be a better experience.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah. This rock giant of theirs is at least something close to something you know.
Yeah, I've seen something
it's
like that
people.
in a movie in Rock.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So, yes, you'll have your portals then.
Excellent. Allow me to speak with my other associates here.
And with Arlo. I think with Arlo.
Where'd Haver go?
They just walked away. Left the conversation.
Wilhelm screamed.
We should have that on cue, actually. Okay, so yeah. Now you're talking with your...
Yeah, I'm going to say, folks, I am going to make a brief trip off-world to bring back more workers and potential defense against these cultists who, Arlo and Sabrina, I understand you saw some pretty bizarre stuff over there last night. Havard and I are going to be going. I would like one other of you to join. It's up to you to talk amongst yourselves and decide.
I mean, what needs to be done around here. I mean,
That is true. I mean, there's like no work we can do here right now because we're just waiting on materials and stuff.
Well, for Bilby, there's certainly work that can be done.
Bilby and I were going to go surveying.
I'll go with you.
So Sabrina would come with me. You two stay here to survey.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Arlo's got a field craft of 2. He knows things about stuff.
Okay, well, while I'm gone, Dolomite is the second in command to Zebo, so please treat her with respect. She deserves.
Yeah.
And if you know, try not to rile up those cultists. Trust me, I'm concerned about whatever that was you saw as well. I will be back as soon as I can with more help. So the 3 of us are gonna go. Okay, and then I'll go talk to Dolomite and tell her what's going on, and that she's the new number 2 until I get back. And I'll
Rude.
Yeah, right. You just called her shit.
I'll alert her to.
I mean, it's a shit calling a person shit. So
We're pretty sure the way we interpret whatever that blue light was is it's probably dangerous to us. So just be on the lookout for that.
Oh, did you tell Howard when you're setting out, or what, or just kind of approach? You just said
We're leaving in an hour or something like that. We're leaving.
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna see if he's sentimental enough to want to just say goodbye to the cultists. I don't know. I think. How long has he been traveling with them? Probably like the cultists, like.
I get like a month. Yeah, that hasn't been that long.
Yeah, not too long.
It's nothing to you.
Yeah, considering
Yeah,
you've been around
I
for
mean-
a long time.
Timeless spawn of Emir.
You know, gets around.
Yeah. I mean, you're young for a Jotun, but
Yeah. Yeah. How many years? Like for a young Jotun, what would that be like? What?
3 to 500.
well, or 0 to 500.
0 to 500.
Yeah, in that range.
But you're grown, you're matured, so you're probably well over 100 years at least. Yeah.
Okay.
just a pup.
Yeah.
It's just.
He's just a boy.
It's a good kid.
So what do you want me to do if I see the blue light, Moses?
If you see the blue light, make sure Zebo knows, and alert everyone to, you know, defend Wellspring. I'm not really sure what. I'm going to try to hurry back because I don't really know the nature of what this is or how much danger we're in. So I'll try to hurry back, but do your best to defend the place if it comes to it.
Yeah, I think.
Don't take any shit from Zebo.
I think Howard will head over
You
to
won't
the
mess with
cultists to just
Terra
Yeah.
kind of sign off with them a bit. Yeah. Kind of sign off with the cultists.
You're gonna sign off with the cultists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sort of. Could be the last time we'll see them ever again.
Okay, so you're gonna walk out there and.
Yeah. Might as well.
As you're approaching the tent, two of the cultists step forward. Their hands sort of folded across their chests, and bow their heads, their pale heads to you, and put their hoods up. They say, "Brother Haver, what brings you here?"
I'm on to new pastures. I want to see off the.
That you just heard gobbledygook, and then gobbledygook came back.
Yeah. So nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were relying on the magic.
One of them says, "One moment," and he calls for the sub high priestess, and she comes out and casts the spell, and you can talk to her.
All right. It's like yes, the only one I really remember. That was good.
Perfection.
I just be wary with what you summon and seek. The Godzem's a fickle beast.
Says, "Are you leaving?"
I think so. The new employer.
That is wise.
Oh, but yeah, things will get a bit heated. Do you think here?
Heated. You won't want to be here.
But you will. This is a good place. If I
Yes, very good. Don't worry about us. We'll be just fine.
Well, that's good to hear. Glad I could help you on your journey, and
You have immensely, and it will be remembered when the time comes.
I will try to remember 2 of you.
Yeah, you remember Kizik the Afflicted and Eldred Monroe, and that's it. So, yeah.
That's the most I can
Sub-High
do
Priest
for
and the Sub-High Priestess, yeah.
Yeah, for this brief length of existence. In his,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure.
I shall always cherish one or two of you.
I'll fondly remember. Well, I'll remember a couple of you.
Good times, maybe.
You know, you paid me. Thanks. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty standoffish and cold and waiting for you to go, okay, bye.
Okay. That's. I don't think I left anything with. I think
Give
I
me a
had
detect test.
detect.
Oh, like objects with them? No, I don't
He had a
think so.
tent.
Oh yeah, I think that was there.
What'd you
get?
Yeah. Detect
Too
7.
slow for you.
7. You hear
Okay.
chanting from inside, and it's in a magical language, but that's.
Can I recognize it at all?
Give me a. Yeah, give me like an Arcana test if you have that.
Okay. I do have Arcana. It's in blue, so I.
Yeah, definitely do that.
So it'd be off of lore, right, and then with a bump from Arcana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then I can either do a 6, 2, or 5.
6 is better.
Yeah, 6. All right, 6.
6-2, or is it 6-1? Okay. Yeah, they are. It's similar to your World Door spell, not as powerful, but there's heavy like some kind of correspondence magic, you know, of plane breaking going on inside that tent.
So I think let's see. It'd probably be an openness thing. You might not want to let on.
Yeah.
Because he's pretty close guarded with it too. Openness.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know if I want to know what's going on in there.
Yeah, he assumes that they maybe picked up something from him on the way, and that's
maybe.
But
Maybe
one
that's
thing
why you're not needed any longer. That's it.
Yeah, I think one thing he would be kind of overall wanting is just to further his magical power, and as long as it's not something, if it is weaker than his magic, he's probably not going to want to concern himself too much. So it seems like it's a less powerful. Potentially.
Do you get royalties though for the music
I don't know if he, studied trademark.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
So probably not. Yeah, because it does. Can he sense that it's weaker from the?
Yeah, you can tell that it's
Yeah.
it's weaker. Yeah, it's not the same spell, but it's also it's going to a specific place rather than something that can just open a door anywhere. That's what you gather.
Oh, okay.
But there's a door being opened.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's just.
And you hear, by the way, like grunts and like heavy stones being moved. Well, yeah, grunts and heavy stones being moved. That's
passing through stuff.
Yeah. You hear like rock sliding and crushing against rock inside. Not unlike when she moves around.
Yeah. He did, he rolled below his openness, so I think that'd be the stat.
Yeah, well, that's you don't care enough.
Yeah, it's just like,
you know what,
they've got their business. I don't think he really ever cared what they were doing too much.
You're not interested in their magic, except maybe, you know what, Aldruna, the Sub-High Priestess, says, before you go, Jotun, I would like to give you a parting gift. And she goes back into the tent, and one of the two cultists still standing there, like, wait here. Put their hand up in case you motion to go after. And she comes back out with a small like leather case, and she hands it to you. It says, "This is the spell I use to communicate. Maybe you'll find use with it."
Physics penis.
Yes, thank you kindly. That'll be.
I have no further use for it.
I'm sure you never came across anyone else like me in your travels. So
We have seen many Jotun and creatures from your domain. Yes,
well, this will be quite
but
useful.
we have no interest in them.
Okay. I am among the most interesting of my people, for reference it. So. It's the horns.
They're quite magnificent.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
They're not
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. So yeah, she hands you a scroll case.
Yeah,
And,
I think he's very, very stoked about that.
Cool,
Very,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Any chance to learn? Like,
So you can spend experience on learning that essentially.
Oh, okay. So that's him kind of seeing that one and got it.
Yeah. All right.
I'd probably have to find like a time period to sit down with it or something, right? Like,
yeah, I would imagine so. But by the way, Arlo and I forgot to mention this. Arlo and Sabrina take an experience check for spying on the tent, just because that was eventful. And
Hey, I got to a city.
anything else I missed? Anything else anybody should gain experience for?
I don't think so.
No. Okay. All right. You didn't really do anything
No, I lost it.
super dramatic.
She survived a laser shot.
She did survive a laser shot.
Well, and she didn't. She didn't.
I actually think you get a tick for that, for learning
Rolling that
to
attack.
maybe not mess with that stuff, or learn about it
Yeah.
before you do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well. Meanwhile, so the plan is that you, Arlo, and you, Bilby, are going to stay here,
Yep.
whereas Sabrina and just Sabrina and
Moses and Havard.
Oh, and Havard, of course. Yeah, are going to go. So Zebo messages you and says, "I've got your travel information. You know, come and download it, and we'll get you going to the right place."
On my way.
So he gives you a packet of information. You want to go to the planet Uzma, USMA.
USMA.
Yeah,
Okay.
right, like they say.
Yeah.
Right? And you're trying to locate Magnafab, which is the corporation that creates these sort of like infrastructure building robots that basically come in and assemble and 3D print houses and buildings and
Dope. Yeah, we
all
need some of those.
all
here.
your stuff that you're going to need, right? So it's like basically a big force of robots. He's also giving you 7 million credits to start brokering a deal, and that's to be spent between a mercenary force to wipe out these cultists or deal with them in whatever way you see fit, and as much of the Magnafab materials as you can get.
Okay. Materials and
Yeah,
robots.
and he's like,
and builder robots.
and he
right?
says, "I am really trusting you with a lot here, so you let me down, and your people are going to suffer."
Okay.
And I'm not threatening you. Like, this is a lot of money, It doesn't grow on hoop necks. So spend it wisely.
Yeah, you got it, Zio. I know what to do.
Yeah. I'll kill your family. And yeah, so you got to go talk to Magnafab. And that's
What's the
pretty
name of the
much-
world? Oh, planet USMA.
Uzma. USMA.
And he can. Okay.
Yeah, Uzma. Planet Uzma.
So.
And you have like a little, essentially like an informational brochure in that's been downloaded, which gives a tour of the facilities and everything. And you can see that the facilities are built in this kind of vast tundra world, and that's really all you need is and it shows like the kind of hub settlement that sort of surrounds, or that's sort of like centralized actually to all the different little corporate entities that are set on that planet. So you can pretty much pick any location that you're seeing, give it to Havard, and he can hopefully create a portal there.
Okay. I will give that to Havard and say.
So how do you want to approach this? Do you want to go like right to the company? Do you want to go to the settlement that's near the company?
I'm kind of in a hurry. I mean, if this was more of like a learn what you can adventure kind of thing, I think we should go straight to the Magnafab.
Okay.
What do I mean? Is this the kind of corporation that citizens are allowed to walk in off the streets, or will I potentially be like breaking and entering or whatever?
No. Or give me a streetwise maybe.
Study known worlds?
Study known worlds would work. Yeah.
And I don't have streetwise, so it's just
Study known worlds will work.
It's a bump to one die. That
Okay.
3.
You're not sure.
Well, then to be
So
safe.
you have dealt with them before, right?
Yeah.
What's your
Plus
plus
2.
Plus two?
Yeah.
Add another +2 to that then. Add that as a bump. No.
Oh,
I
well-
mean to your roll.
Well then,
5.
Oh, is it 5? Oh, okay. You saw security guards in the video, security services. You think? Yeah. I mean, they're probably away from the main civilization hub for a reason.
All right, we'll go to the civilization hub.
Okay, go to the city.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And I'll have her. This is where I'd like you to take the three of us, please.
And I think he has a 0 reputation with Corp Sector. I think that went kind of up and down a bit. So like,
You have dealt with them before, then? Is that what we?
I think that's it. Is that the case with the 0? Like it doesn't just go away? Or
Yes, but I think for story purposes, it makes the most sense that you just have never dealt.
Cancel it out.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, you're at a 0 because you've never dealt with them.
Yeah.
You say he's a 0?
Yeah, just 0. All right.
Because he's never dealt with them.
Right.
All right, so you're gonna do it. Then.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so
Give me a spell cast in there.
So let's see. Just arcane.
Yeah. So the spell will have an arcane offense DV.
Right. So yeah, it's a working off an image is a +1.
Okay.
And the magic proximity.
Right. This is to the DV. So what is the DV of the spell?
Oh, the DV is 3 dice. 3 dice.
Okay, so I'm going to roll that right now. Okay. So that would be a 4-4-1. So not too bad. So there's a +1 working
off the image.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it should be a -1.
Why?
Is that right? Let me see the spell real quick.
Yeah. I think it's the +1 because it's harder from just going from an image. But,
that's right. Rather than being familiar with it. Okay, yeah. So this is going to turn to a 5. What else do we have?
And then depending on its magic proximity.
Magic proximity is distant, but not obscure. Or whatever.
Okay, so distant is another +1.
Another +1. Okay, so we'll turn this to a 5. Okay.
5-5-1.
And I think that should be it.
Okay, so you're running against a 5-5-1.
86 will do it.
So yeah, I've got a +3 from Arcana and then a +1 native. But
got it.
so yeah, a 6 and a 5.
Nice. Okay, so you wave your hands and open up this sort of Time Bandit style portal that tears out of the fabric of space and time, and you're standing in the desert, but you're looking through to this blasted icy tundra and the kind of domed buildings of a settlement beyond that.
So he says, quickly, we only have 9 rounds.
and there's a strange sort of squat 4-legged alien that's sort of tugging at these this massive a couple of these giant hairy goat creatures that have like a big eye in the center of their foreheads. They're sort of as he's trying to pull it along, and he sees you guys through the portal and sort of lets go of the rope and starts running, and the beasts run off in the other direction.
They didn't even go through?
No.
They're too afraid.
No.
Okay, well,
so
let's step through.
Says, what would 9 rounds equate to? Like, a round is what?
Is it 9 rounds?
Yeah,
a round is approximately 3 seconds.
Okay, so we've got half a minute to.
Yeah.
I'd get on through now.
Got everything you need. Did you want to bring any special equipment with you before you?
No, I have everything with me I need. I have my stealth field generator, my night vision goggles, my digital assistant.
Okay, you're all decked out, and you got everything. Okay, cool. Okay,
and of course,
three of you step through into the semi-unknown, and portal closes behind them. You watch them as they go. Goes back to quiet desert. And 2 of the robots are standing there, by the way, going where the portal was. Shoot a couple of lasers into the sand.
They make little glass rosettes.
Yeah, little glass rosettes. Yeah, come out of there. Yeah, so that happened. Meanwhile, Bilby and Arlo.
Yes.
The 2 of you are talking amongst yourselves. What do you want to do?
Cat's away.
Party!
Let's go see what there is to see around here.
Yeah, let's get some water and food and go walk about.
Seems good.
Okay. So. I'll just bring these guys over here. Okay. So, what's your plan?
Well, we should at the very least tell her that we're going.
How many days rations do you want to stock up? I mean, you're not expecting to go that far, right?
No, I mean, maybe overnight. I mean,
okay, enough to handle overnight and come back.
For me,
probably pretty light.
What I would like to do, I mean, covertly, I'm looking at tactically.
Yeah.
What do we have? What's defensible? But officially, we're gonna go look at where the best place to build the Magnafab stuff would be.
Okay. Yeah.
And
You said we're basically in a big bowl.
Yeah, I mean you're
valley.
in like a exactly a big flat plain with rising rocky structures all around that.
Can we estimate how far away those are?
Yeah, we talked about that, right? It was like
it's like a mile.
It was like a mile, right? Yeah.
I imagine I know the lay of the land, and I
Yeah,
tell them what I know.
I mean, I was
sure.
I
I don't think you've really been beyond.
I don't know how long I've been here, but
You haven't been
imagine I
here very
would've
long.
wandered
You've been
a
here.
little
You've been
bit.
here a couple of weeks.
Like-
yeah, it really has not been very long.
and what
Like,
Arlo
yeah.
and Bilby wouldn't know.
And same with Moses.
When
like,
when it comes to like figuring out where the best place to put a foundation would be,
sure.
she would be dynamite in that regard.
Yeah, that's less what you're concerned about,
No.
Bilby. You're more concerned with like what's going on in this place
Yeah.
exactly.
So you're saying like from the middle to the side is a mile?
Yes. Yeah. So
Well,
2 mile diameter,
I
right?
definitely would have checked everything in the bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And Zebo says he gave this planet a good scanning, a good once over, and he didn't see anything, and this is the only thing here. So
And there's no like
you
small
don't know that you
animals or
trust
anything?
him. Yeah, you haven't seen any kind of flora or fauna.
At the very least, I mean,
But there's oxygen here.
I'll tell you where we're going, and you. I mean, obviously, you got more, whatever, here than we do, so you can come or not or whatever. But this is what we're planning on doing, if that's all right with you.
So Zebo wanders in at this point and says, glad that big oaf is gone. Jeez, am I right?
Silence. It's crickets.
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, well, anyway, so you're in charge here now, number 2, as far as, underneath me, of course. Like, I'm in charge, obviously, but, if I need to delegate, you'll be in charge of that delegation. You understand how this works.
I understand.
All right, excellent. Well, all right, so what are we doing?
Do you want to?
I'd like to go up to the top of the bowl and walk the perimeter. So
This
we
is,
can see down.
It's
and we
not
can see out.
necessary. It's not necessary. Look, I already did a once over this place when I came in. This is all that's here.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look for the best place for your new buildings.
Look, until we get rid of those cultists, I don't really care about that. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Just for right now, maybe just maintain the perimeter. Keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't come over here.
Sure.
And you 3. I feel like I can trust you 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Says, when that giant does come back, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if maybe you took care of him somehow. Made sure he didn't really come back around here much after that. You get what I'm trying to say here? Yeah, you're savvy. Okay.
I don't understand what you mean.
Right, of course. He walks back outside.
So, let's go on a walkabout.
Okay, so you're just
I have
gonna
no
go.
problem with this.
Okay.
All right, so the 3 of you are going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go. Why not?
I mean, we're not going to be out of range of, if something
I'm
bad.
not fast moving, but the cultists don't really seem to be active until
Yeah.
nighttime, right?
Good.
Yeah.
Sides.
Okay, so you guys go on a walk. So you're heading for the big ring, essentially, right?
Yeah, I'd like to go climb up to the top of the ring and then walk around the entire perimeter.
You guys
that way
gonna-
we can see.
You're both going to approach
We can see down and we can see out.
Oh, I mean, I think.
That's smart.
Let me lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm.
Give me climb tests, the 3 of you, if you're going up up the ridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
athletics.
Yeah, D10 plus athletics, and if you have the climb skill, which I don't think.
No.
No.
Or if you have grab
Hey,
boots.
Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about it.
Do you have a rope?
No.
Anybody have a rope?
I bet you do actually. I bet you do. If we didn't write it down, you've got like 50 feet of rope or something of cable. But what'd you get on your test?
13.
13 and 9.
Well, I was just going to use my.
Oh yeah, you don't need to worry about it. You can make a fieldcraft test in addition to this. Zach, to kind of find the best route up and give you guys a bonus to this if you want to try that.
Why?
3-1.
How tall are the cliff things?
They're pretty tall. You're talking about maybe a couple 100 feet at the top.
Well,
Now that you're here,
Did Skull might know the way that the cultists came down, because that would probably be a good place to go up.
Yeah, you want to do that?
If there's no wind, there's probably still tracks.
Go to the north.
Good
Yeah,
point.
sure. Okay.
All right.
Well, you make it. I mean, yeah, you find your way to the top of the ridge, and you sort of just glide your way up. Hover up with your hover boots, yeah, give me detect tests, the three of you.
Is there any way for me to know what's under the sand, like rock-wise?
I think that if there were like mineral content and stuff, there might be some kind of cylinder ability we could.
I feel like that
We
with
could,
vibration.
yeah, or like surveillance of some kind of mineral
The
surveillance.
way you look for food.
In particular, it's like
Well, that comes from the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't eat
It's,
minerals. You just.
That's
Yeah,
all.
it's like when they shoot the shotgun shell into and it vibrates.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
You can
yeah.
read
You
that.
see a-
Yeah, I bet
Maybe
we
I
could.
can somehow use my shiver whip.
Yeah, you probably could use any kind of force. Really.
Well, actually, you just stomp or something.
Yeah, when it comes time to
I'm an earthbender.
advance, you could probably do that. You can buy that trick, yeah.
13
9.
for
7, 13,
9.
9. Okay.
14.
14. Okay. So the first thing that strikes you, give me a fieldcraft test, by the way. Actually, anybody who has fieldcraft can do this.
5-4.
2-1.
Okay. You look back, and now that you've got a better kind of vantage on this place, this really looks like a little, almost too perfect of a ring. Like, you don't see this kind of structure in nature. You know what I mean? It's a little, it's rough and rocky, but it is still a little too clean.
Symmetrical.
Yeah,
Like an impact crater, or even
like an impact crater, possibly, but maybe not. You
Artificially created.
have a feeling that there was some kind of design to this. Like it's just there's nothing to really support that yet. But it's just it strikes you as unnatural. You can see, the both of you, by the way, that out beyond the ridge, there's just flat nothing. Just going off into the sort of like blurry haze of the heat warped horizon, right? But you think you see some kind of a land rise off to the north.
I'll point it out. And as I'm pointing out, I'll look over there, guys. Told him, like, Sibo's an asshole, right? Like,
Yes.
okay.
Space asshole.
Yeah.
So you point out, and focusing. You have a pair of binoculars, I'm sure. You should probably write that down too. And sure enough, there is way out there. You're guessing, probably a good like 20 miles at least. There is some kind of like a land rise on the horizon.
Well, that's too far to go to today, but that's interesting.
Yeah, let's
It's too far for me to feel.
Yeah.
let's start making like a rudimentary map on one of the data
That's a
pads,
good idea.
right?
Good idea.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so this is the direction that the cultists came from.
It is, yeah.
And how many miles did they walk?
You don't know.
Okay.
Are there footprints?
You can go ask him.
Well, I mean, if
Yeah,
Jotun
yeah,
comes back, we
yeah.
can talk to him.
Are there?
Because you.
There aren't, but give me a fieldcraft test.
You-
Actually, yeah, and maybe you can detect.
And tracking +1.
Oh, you have tracking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
We got a 5-2.
5-1 with my tracking. Give me
So be a 6-1.
Yes.
Yeah. You think that with the wind activity, you're not going to find tracks. Yeah. Take a tick, by the way. You for that. You for finding that thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think making a map is a good idea, and this
Yeah,
being
for the
our
map.
first venture out, I'd say let's finish our circuit set out and see if we see anything else. That might be a place we want to explore later on.
So it's
Yeah.
a
You
radius
feel like it would
of
really
1
help if you
mile.
guys had like a buggy or something. There's
Yeah.
something to cover some ground. It doesn't. You don't know if Zebo has anything like that here.
Well, he doesn't want us to explore, so.
No, he doesn't.
But what Zebo doesn't know.
That's a good point.
So I was thinking like how far we have to walk. Right?
Yeah,
So if it's
like 20 to 30 miles?
No, like
In
if
the
it's
sand.
if it's like if it's 1 mile out from Wellspring,
Yeah.
and it's sort of almost a perfect circle.
Uh-huh.
Right? The circumference is pi r squared if I'm remembering math right.
2 pi r.
2 pi r, so it's like 6-ish miles.
Yeah.
Because pi is 3.14 ish. So we're looking at what, 6 1/4 miles?
Yeah,
We can do that in a day.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get back safely and easily.
So go all
Yeah.
the way around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'd be like, so it'd actually be like 8 1/4 miles because it's a mile out, 6-ish miles, 6 1/4 miles around, and another mile back.
An
8
average
miles,
person
fine.
is 20
Couple
minute
hours,
mile,
yeah.
so-
And we're up.
Just so long as
So you're really slow, though.
I'm pretty
right?
slow.
What is your movement? What's your athletics?
2 because I have a -1 from my impact.
Right.
She can roll down hills though.
She can roll down hills. That's true, but she really does slow you guys down. I mean, that is a consideration. Doesn't matter. I mean, you could still do it.
Yeah, even at
day.
2, you know.
You after a couple hours, you start getting like messages from Zebo. I think it would go to actually probably just all three of you. Go to you first, though. Where are you? What's going on?
We're monitoring the perimeter.
I don't see you anywhere.
The rock perimeter.
You mean like all the way out there?
Yeah. We started
Okay.
where the cultists came from to see if there was anything over the ridge.
All right. Keep up the good work.
Exactly what the cult's not to do. Way to sell it, don't we?
Yeah. So you guys, it's probably close to sundown by
It's
the time
all
you're
day.
getting back.
It's
yeah.
all day. Yeah.
But what you notice is that you see those land rises at the cardinal directions in every direction. So as soon as you get to the sort of like
North, south, east, west.
exactly, you can see them out there. Something similar anyway.
Yeah, so even walking at half human speed, you know, which is about what she walks at, you're still only talking about like 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
So it's all day.
Yeah.
It's all day thing.
But we had enough sun to see everything.
Yeah.
Enough sun to
that's awfully
see
strange. That,
that it would be.
symmetrical.
Yeah,
I
it's
might have
awfully.
extra energy since I have so much sun all
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
that's true
So I
though.
might
I
be
mean,
able to
Oh, you
fast
can
whereas
Whereas
they need
run.
to take a rest, you probably don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. That's true.
You
That
haven't
actually
felt this good in a while.
that makes
Yeah,
that
no,
makes
this
it pretty
is
good.
great,
And you
yeah.
can even like carry them on each shoulder.
I
and
totally
then,
could.
Without trouble.
without any trouble.
Arlo's a little dude.
Yeah. Actually, it's not bad. It actually kind of evens out. So yeah, sundown. You guys end up making it back, and so if you go all the way around, do you come back to the north part where you're at? Okay. So you're finding yourself going past the cultist tent on your way back. Do you want to steer pretty wide from that?
Can we see a blue light?
You can see a blue light.
I will let Zebo know.
Tent. Okay, says, what are they up to?
I don't know, I see the blue light.
Says, you want to go in there and handle it?
I don't know what you mean by handle it.
I mean,
Like you want me to touch the blue light?
I want you to make it stop.
I can't really stop the
Make
light.
them stop. Whatever it is, there's I'm gonna level with you. I sent Moses out to hire some mercenaries to take care of these guys, but you're a big rock monster, you know.
I'm a monster, do you?
Well, you know what I mean.
I don't.
Oh boy. You're a formidable opponent, and you
Am
could.
I your opponent?
No. For these guys, these cultists, you can go there and scare them off, or maybe even burn them a little, right? You do that for me. You're my number 2, after all.
But maybe I'm number 1.
What does that mean?
I don't know, maybe you should take care of this.
Well, no, I am by delegating to you to take
But
care.
you told me to delegate, so I'm delegating back to you.
No, you can't delegate to a number. To number 2 can't delegate to a number 1. That's not
Well,
how
you
that
didn't
works.
say that before.
Well, look. Are you going to deal with it, or do I have to wait till we hire these mercs?
I'll see how I feel on the way back.
Fine.
Fucking zebra.
He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to talk to you. He's like.
He's not the communicator thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys probably overhear this actually.
Yeah.
I mean, she's kind of literal, but she also like her background is in rustling, so that's the way she communicates.
That's right. Yeah, pro wrestler. Yeah.
She's like slave to rustler. So
Yeah. So you hear you hear the chanting and you see the blue light and you hear
And the sun's up still?
no, this is
nighttime,
it's nighttime. Yeah,
Okay.
it's sundown. You can still see the kind of orange glow on the horizon where the sunrise is dying out. But yeah, the tent is full of activity.
you don't want to mess with that.
No.
No.
How do you feel about this?
I'm curious.
Give me openness test. How about that?
My openness is 7, and I hold a 9.
You're not open enough. You're not open to this idea.
It's interesting. So.
I mean, I've been there, you know.
Yeah. What would you?
I'm well under. And
under?
And one of my traits is willfulness.
Yeah, you're pretty curious.
So I'm going to ask Arlo, where was the tent opening? And did it appear that there were any other openings? I'm wondering, these are like canvas tents, right?
These are just big black canvas tents.
She went in first, and her eyes didn't get burned out of her head, so I figured I could
There
look
was
in.
like an Ark of the Covenant effect.
Yeah. And so I looked
Dissolved into SpaghettiOs.
and the sub-high priestess saw us and said this was a private ceremony, and I said, okay.
Well, she didn't tell me that, so.
Right.
Do we have cameras on our digital assistants?
Oh yeah.
I would think
Yeah,
so.
oh definitely. Anything a cell phone can do. Anything a cell phone can
These
do
are
now.
future cell phones.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Take pictures.
Yeah, I want to get around to like the back of the tent.
Okay, and maybe like slip
And-
underneath the canvas and
No, I just want to lift it up a crack.
Yeah.
So I can see.
Get the phone
hopefully
camera in there.
undetected.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, if they want me to.
But you're not going near it. No, and you are also you're not stealthy.
I'm not stealthy. I don't care that I'm not stealthy.
No, you don't care that you're not stealthy.
I'm not
But
open
if
enough,
if you're working out at arrangements, you can be like, you know, I know I'm not stealthy, so give me an intuition test.
6'4".
Yeah. You know that you're not being stealthy could compromise what he wants to accomplish from this, but it's
Or-
up to you.
I will feel the vibrations and how they are different than what I
Yes.
do, though.
Yes.
Alright, so these guys are busier than the cat burying shit. And I'm a little bit concerned about what they might be up to, so I want to go check it out.
Give me a stealth test.
5.
5?
No.
No.
Oh, plus athletics.
Oh.
And if you have the stealth
10.
skill.
Stuff, yeah.
10.
10.
Oh, 10.
My mistake.
Okay. So you slip up, and the chanting is louder, and you hear again the like stones being moved and slid together, and you get down, lift the tent up, right, and
Just enough to see.
you see feet sort of like shuffling in the sand, like right in front of you, and drop this massive stone block right where your camera's pointing, and you just see this big like smooth stoned like brick with sort of like arcane looking sigils sort of carved into the face of the stone sort of slide in next to another one. It does kind of block your line of sight, but you did see real briefly this blue light and a group of the robed cultists sort of around it chanting.
Alright, I'd like to maybe check another spot.
Yep. Okay.
Still, away from the entrance, but.
Okay. You do so, and give me another stealth
I would
test.
hang out by her.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Actually 11.
Okay.
Plus 7.
Yep.
More
you,
behind.
You look in, and you can see Kizik.
Vizik.
Vizik. Sorry, I keep calling him Kizik. Vizik the Afflicted, the sub-high priest. They're sort of chanting in the god's tongue and lifting his hands like this. And these stones are coming up through this stone portal, which is on the ground, and there's blue light emanating from below. And you can see that the stone will kind of rise, and the cultists will kind of grab it out, pluck it out of the air, and haul it over toward the edge of the tent.
It's like it's providing them the means by which to build a temple or something.
Told you, bro.
That's what they're doing.
Wow.
You get some footage of that. And
Yeah, alright. I think I've gathered all the information I can at this point.
Okay.
I'm not gonna understand their chanting, so.
No.
But like,
But did you record it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
would portals be weird to us? Like as a way of transporting resources?
Like that,
No,
though?
no, but I mean, no, it wouldn't be weird, but you know, I mean, this is well, it's of interest.
It's
Am I?
It's not commonplace. That kind of thing isn't necessarily commonplace. I mean,
and it seems a little ominous, like how they're doing it. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be like, you know, culturally insensitive to their means of travel, but that seems weird as fuck to me.
So, do I notice if it seems to be them repeating the same thing in their chants, or whatever they're speaking, or does it seem like they're saying different things? Because if I feel like they're saying different things, I might like to record a little longer.
It varies and modulates a bit. Give me like an academics test and see if you can tell.
Would that just be a single die if I don't have academics?
Yeah, and the difficulty will be.
There's one.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Smart.
He's so smart. Well, if I'm not sensing any movement around me, I might stay for a little while just to record in case Haver, when he comes back, might be able to enlighten us.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So you do that and record and give me one more stealth test.
10.
Okay. The chanting stops, or like at least Visic sort of goes like this, and the stone drops back into the pit, and you don't hear it hit anything. And the blue light sort of dims, and the chanting around him sort of starts to dim and stop as the cultists sort of look in the direction that he's looking over to where you are.
All right, run.
Oh, okay, you're gonna run.
That's scary, man. That's really scary.
Okay, give me. So he starts. You see him running away from the tent.
I'm gonna run.
Okay. You don't have to run. You can, glide away on your hover boots. Yeah.
No, I don't want to waste.
That's true.
Charge,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
I mean,
I'm just gonna walk casually.
Okay, all right. Well, you're the last one to see that the cultists are now like surrounding the tent and watching you as you go. Just they're standing in a line, just sort of watching with their hood from their hoods, and they don't say anything. They don't run after you, but you
bravely tuck tail and run.
Yeah, and you get back to the Pilgrim's Pardon.
Doing my rounds.
So Zebo's there waiting for you. He's like, "Well, I told you not to do it, but you did it anyway. You see anything good?" No, because like I said, there's nothing out there.
Actually, there is.
What are you talking about?
There's in each of the cardinal directions. There's something out there, right? You know what we saw?
Yeah, some kind of rise, a hill or something.
Well, some rocks, a dune. Who cares? Look, it's nothing. There's nothing out there.
It's too perfect to be natural.
Yeah.
Too perfect to be natural.
In each cardinal
I
direction.
think nature is perfection, personally.
Next thing you're going to tell me is this is these people's chosen land, and there's actually something. Look. Just from now on, remember that old Zebo knows what he's talking about. Okay.
Okay.
I'll remember you said that.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you gonna show us?
Yeah, I'll show them and I'll tell Zebo what we saw. I mean, I don't really trust Zebo, but as far as the cultists are concerned,
You do tell
he
Zebo about.
should know. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I knew they were up to no good.
Just out of curiosity, the audio of the chanting, does it sound the same or is it different through the recording?
Yeah, it more or less sounds the same.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty good recording. I mean,
Oh yeah.
feature phones. So yeah.
iPhone 10,000.
Right.
iPhone.
S.
Yeah, 10,000.
10,000 S.
Still no headphones.
It was the off year.
Okay. Yeah.
So for character stuff, just because I've changed Arlo's Ocean a little bit.
That's okay.
I mean, like just as I was playing him, like he just seems a little bit louder, more extroversion, more
Than he was.
he was. So I kind of changed him a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, give me a health test. Not you, but the two of you.
What do I roll for that again?
It's just a health as a skill.
So you don't have to just one die.
I got a 1.
Yeah, me too.
But you can roll. Fieldcraft in its place if you want to.
Oh,
I would
yeah?
prefer
Yeah.
that.
Do you have that?
Should I just roll 1 or? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I already rolled
Fieldcraft
one, so-
6-5.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, do you have any kind of survival skills beyond
Tracking.
Alertness, stealth. Yeah.
You're like on the verge of suffering from heat stroke, from like sunstroke, from being out in this desert. You did okay somehow, but
Fuck.
I know that's not
I
not
brought
like
water
you.
and food.
Yeah, you did, but it's just
This is like what you do all day. Every day.
Snuck up on
Something-
Alright, I need to drink some more water and go lay down.
yeah. That's basically it. You just need to rest. Yeah. So okay, there we go. Meanwhile. We're here. So back in Dominion City.
Z block.
Z Block. Dr. Furman,
Yep.
you are doing what exactly?
I was gathering.
This would be like the next morning.
I was gathering a full statement from these two, and I was going to bring it to whoever my trusted superiors are, and be like, look, this mythos war that we have going on. I mean, I know that we're not supposed to probably refer to it like that,
Right.
but that's what's happening.
So yes, we've been getting the reports from all across the city that there have been attacks.
And this is if this continues on like this, there's going to be a rift.
Well, we kind of have our hands full right now with with all these surrenders. It's going to be a difficult time, and we're doing all that we can. Is there something that particularly we can do to help? What are you suggesting?
Well, these citizens under Dominion, assistance were attacked,
Yes.
and it's happening all over.
Yes, we're looking into it.
Uh-huh.
Your superiors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's mid-morning. There's a rise in activity, and you start hearing more and more reports of attacks throughout the city. People calling in for help, and you hear there's a lot of activity outside in the streets. People are running around as well, and there's just a general panic. And all of a sudden, at once, just close to around 10 o'clock a.m., you're on your phone talking to one of your superiors, and your phone just sort of like whites out, and you hear all the kind of bustle activity in the devices around you sort of stop, and you just see the image of sort of like a crude looking like Grim Reaper with a big like scythe appear on your device.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
2.
It's
the Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, and you can see it. It's now on all the holo displays throughout the city. Like if you look outside and see like billboards or anything, it's just you just see that in like every.
It's on every screen.
It's on every screen, and there's your contact with the person you're talking to is just gone, and you hear a loud, like really loud noise, and you can see a pillar of fire and smoke shooting up just down the street a ways, and then another one in another direction.
We got to get you guys the fuck out of here.
So you guys, of course, are not here right now, though.
Oh, we're not. Okay.
No. So you, Kiran,
Are we at home?
sent home. You've actually been sent. You were sent to. You went to your counseling appointment, basically, to talk to your regular
social worker.
Your social worker, and you're on your way home when this hits.
I'm just by myself in the street, or are we together?
Maybe
we usually walk together.
Maybe you're going to meet up right now.
Okay.
Is what's happening. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I'm trying to call you, but I can't.
I'll go.
Does the Grim Reaper, is it a static image or is it moving?
It's sort of hovering, like its cloak is sort of like hovering below it, and it's kind of wavering.
Wild.
But that's it. It's not.
I'll go to Kieran's house. I have his address.
Okay. You're gonna go to look for Kiran. That's your first.
Right.
Okay.
Furman doesn't have any family.
No, I guess not.
So-
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to go to your superiors or.
I've basically been told to screw by them,
Okay.
from what I can gather.
Well, you know.
So I'm gonna go out and do some police work.
Okay. All right. Well, that's where we'll cut off for tonight, I think.
Okay. How many explosions? I mean, hundreds, tens,
5. Just one every few
they
seconds.
just keep happening.
Just keep happening. You hear gunfire throughout the city. You hear screams. You hear yelling. Cars crashing. I mean, it's just bedlam out there.
Well, they have no way to organize us either, right? Because there's no mass communications.
Yeah, the entire communication system is down. All of
Yeah,
our computers,
and-
everything is networked. Which is highly encrypted based on on bygone technology.
Right.
But something
And-
hacked it. Yeah.
I mean, and so like for Furman, he knows that these two guys were targeted already. So
he thinks it's connected.
He thinks it's a mythos thing, but he can't save all the mythos. But the two that he just yanked up off the street, maybe he can do something about that.
Yeah. Okay. So you're running off in their direction.
Right.
You're close. You're in Z block, so it's
Right.
not. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and cut off there for tonight, and let's go ahead and do experience rolls, everybody. So, Cass, why don't you?
It's just 1d6.
Anything you want to? Anything you think your character learned or did that was important from this?
I mean, I'm feeling her out character-wise and
Sure.
roleplay-wise, but
Okay.
it shouldn't really.
Not yet, but okay. No, give it a D6.
1!
That's not the best. Jake?
It is in fact the worst.
It's in fact the worst.
Do you have anything you want to lobby for?
I mean, did another world tour, but that seems kind of part of the course. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
kind of what you
others.
do.
I don't think he got. I mean, he communicated with people, but I don't think there was anything.
You did
big.
you got a spell like.
That's big, but
But that's not really like
that's
that's its own
the
reward
spell.
kind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
give it a
And
D6.
Yeah, it's like more. Ooh, you leveled up. You better level up.
So as Ovrim and Sabrina, we got 2 characters going here. Anything either of those?
Sabrina's just kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
What did she do? She successfully stealth. No, because they made her. They make him.
No, they made
They
her,
made Sabrina,
but she did like pass the courage test to do
Although
it.
that's kind of your bag too, and failure is kind of hard to learn. Take an extra point for that, and go ahead and take a roll as well.
For Sabrina?
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
And then what about Ovrim?
Offer.
Ovrim. Well, we gotta give you a point for killing that guy.
Yeah. Just trying to be aware of
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah. Take a roll. Yep. We did that combat thing. So.
6.
Oh, nice. And if anybody hits a goal, let me know.
Yeah, I hit 2 of
Oh, did you?
Pass a B.
Oh, you did. You passed a B. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to roll for advancement?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do
Go
it.
ahead. Roll a D20.
Let's go now.
This is the new advancement system here. So
5.
5 would be 1d6 branch skill points. So roll a d6 and add that to your branch skill points. Those are on your front of the sheet, kind of by story number there.
Yeah.
5.
5. All right. And next week before the session, we can help you spend those if you want to.
Put him in your notes or something.
So to get to advance, you just have to get to where
Sabrina also.
You're
Sabrina also.
No, you
Got
get
it?
to the next
No.
year.
Just
Yeah.
Oh, you have to get to a B.
Ovrim
To-
did it twice.
'Cause we're already
C
Cs.
and B.
Oh, your C's.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
So
I hit
okay. So
C.
once you hit C, erase it and go back to the start over and start counting up.
Oh,
again.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep all the experience past the C.
Yeah, and restart it over until once you get to B, then it starts going beyond the C. Yeah. Okay,
I was gonna see it
Bilby?
again.
Bilby, what you got? What do you think?
Well, exploring is kind of his bag.
Yeah.
But because
He did successfully explore though.
Well,
so he
And
found
you
something.
recorded.
And he took pictures and audio of
Yeah,
the,
that's different.
of the cultists.
I'd say it's worth an extra check,
Yeah.
and then plus your roll.
Yeah.
6.
Oh wow.
Kick
Did
ass.
anybody did you get to C as well?
Yeah,
You did. Okay, yeah. Give it a good D20 roll.
This said I was a C.
No. That's your tier. But when you get to that, you get to roll
an advancement roll.
An advancement roll. So you can keep 1, 2, 3, 4 of those.
When you erase those all, you'll already be.
And of course, Zach is our special guest. You're not going to be here next week, or
No, I gotta work.
No, you got to work. Okay, so Bilby will be shoved off to somebody else to play them while
8.
8. Okay, 1d6 trunk skill points. So roll d6 and add those to your trunk skill points. That's in the experience section over there by your story armor. You can put it out. Yeah, thank you. All right. So
Kiran survived a fight. I didn't win any fights.
Yeah, and we covered that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Other than that, no. I'd just say just a roll for him.
Okay, go for it.
Although it is, this isn't worth a tick. I would say. I just hit C, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Is that? Boy, there's something up with Kiran, huh?
There is something up with Kiran. Yeah, Kiran is. You feel like you're learning about yourself a bit, and one of the things you learned is that you're not that uncomfortable in a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my advancement. 9.
1d6 trunk skill points.
4.
Okay. All
Alright, so 1d6. Okay, and then Moses successfully lobbied again for Havard for the second straight week.
He did, yeah, and you somehow dealt with Zebo, even though you disobeyed him and did all that. So
I mean, he did threaten my family, but
do
I get one extra?
He's not very tough.
He's not.
Pretty
He's
easy to back
not.
out things to
Yeah,
begin
it's
with.
just
Authority isn't
tissue paper armor going on there.
6.
All right.
So he gets to level up.
All right, give it a roll.
11.
Okay, 11 is 1d6 combat skill points.
All right. 5.
Nice. All right. Okay, and Arlo, what do you got?
Well, he failed magnificently trying to help out Dolomite. Other than that,
Yeah.
no, it's not that much.
Yeah, we already gave you experience point for that, so
Yeah.
go ahead and just take your d6, yeah.
I mean, I got to see already, but I only get 1 on top.
Yeah.
So, but I'll give it a.
So I'm going to do a special award for Dolomite because she did a lot this season and was kind of part of a lot of different groups, and also because you assisted with going around the ring, and they would have had a harder time with that than if you were not there. It turns out. So I rolled, take 6 more.
I rolled a 20 on my advancement roll.
Oh, that's 2 hero cards.
Hell yeah!
What are you?
An outlaw.
So I reached C.
Okay.
I just needed 1 point to get to C. So do I keep the 5 points?
Yeah, you
after
think-
Yeah,
the
it comes back around. So if you you start over again at 0 or first box with the XP in it.
Furman.
All right, 27 is 1d6 trunk skill points.
Okay.
Furman.
He didn't do anything out of character.
6.
Okay. Well, d6. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah. All right, 3. There you go. And of course, he wouldn't be close to level that. Okay.
No.
So I think that wraps us up for tonight.
That's that, as they say.
That is that, and we'll check back in next week and see where we go from there. Any closing thoughts before we leave? No.
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 Good game.
Okay. All right. That was fun. All right. See you, everybody. We're gonna do our outro here. All right. All right. Take care.